that. You're good to be pre-gaming.
Cool. All right. So okay, so let's do just a quick old buzzer check. I like to do it somewhat traditionally. Let me get it to everybody. All right, so let me see a buzz from all my ones. Virginia 1, you there? There you are. All right. My twos. All right, got 3 twos. Looks promising to me. Threes. I should only have 2 of those, and I do. Fours. All right, looking alive. Got live buzzers on all the kids. Very good. Okay, does everybody have a functional camera? Let's have a look. Looks like all of my students I see shining, happy, brilliant Certamen faces. It's very good. All right, so cameras are on.
I have a quick question. Lucy, did you get any update on your router situation? Cool. Feels bad.
The only thing is my hotspot's pretty strong. Like where I am, like this is probably the strongest point in my house, so I should be
Then
fine.
don't go anywhere, Lucy.
Yeah.
You stay right there.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've told one of my family members to like notify me if it comes back on. So yeah.
We'll keep it in mind, but you seem to be fine.
Yeah. If you drop, yeah, we'll be keeping an eye for you. Okay. The reminders. You may have any other electronic devices, books, or notes near you. Anything compromising needs to go. I just got to notice that my internet connection is unstable. Am I sounding okay?
You blipped for a second, but you're back.
Okay. Comcast had some fun issues yesterday. All right, so once we get through pregame, let's make that I'm not stopping now.
Ooh, okay. It's deteriorating very quickly. Let's see if I have to take the reins.
All right, so
you just cut out hard there, Liz.
Okay. Should I just? Do you want me to turn my Wi-Fi off and come back? Will you let me back in?
Yeah, I'll run pregame. We'll see if you come back fine, and if you don't,
do it
around. Cool.
Okay, I'll come in and I can see the chat and everything. So if it's just you read it and I track this, should be okay. I'll be right back.
All right, let's continue pregame. Wonderful. We've done buzzer checks. You're all named. You have functional cameras. You can't have like books next to you. You know, this is round 3. Like you've heard the spiel a million times, but I have to say it anyway. It's procedural. You can have one blank sheet of paper next to you. You can have one blank document open in front of you. You could have both, I guess. It's your life. I'm not going to judge, but it'd be hard to keep both going. So I am Henry Schott. I'm designated as the assistant moderator for this room. Our moderator, Liz Davis, is having technical troubles. I am from Missouri by way of Florida. I may be reading for you. We'll see in 5 minutes. We have our lovely staff of Danny Schmidt, Althea Porter, and Mary Neville Beineman, and a myriad of host of other people who you don't see, and we love them all very much. If Liz should not come back, or I think she's going to come back, whoever is not actively reading you questions, coaches, please lodge challenges with that person, either myself or Liz, whoever's not reading the round. Players, you're of course free to challenge in the round if you think that there is some miscarriage of Certamen or an answer should have been accepted or not accepted. I see Liz back. Hi, Liz. Welcome back.
Have things improved?
Possibly.
Let us hope.
We're at that big paragraph with the keep checking the SCAD app if you want to.
Yeah, let's give that a shot since that is harmless to you if things go wrong, which is the goal. Okay. Whew. So keep checking the SCAD app for upcoming sessions. Don't forget that many colloquia are pre-recorded and you can listen to them at any time. By participating in this session, you are agreeing to abide by NJCL Code of Conduct and the guidelines, which I will go over. Do not record any audio or video without express permission. The moderator and the tech assistant have the authority to remind participants of the guidelines and to remove a participant from Zoom for not following the guidelines and or the NJCL Code of Conduct. Clean or no?
It's pretty clean. Oh, okay, we're getting one choppy. Clean. Choppy.
Choppy.
There were a couple places where it lagged for like Well, not exactly lag, maybe like, well, kind of lag for like half a second.
Mm-hmm.
Which is important.
Yeah, it's important in Certamen. Henry, do you want to just read, and I'll do the copy pasting?
Yeah, I don't mind. We'll be on the safe side. Was I
think
clear
it's
for
just-
everyone as I was speaking? Okay, I'm seeing universal yeses. So let's go ahead and do that, Liz.
Yeah, it's better to do the safe thing.
Okay, so now to clarify, coaches, message Liz if any challenges come up, and that'll be great. I'm going to rename myself to reflect this sudden
I
change.
shall rename myself as well.
Wonderful. Okay. Please wait until you're recognized. If you're all buzzing at the same second, your screen may be different than mine. My screen now is law, and I'm going with that. Zoom audience, that is to say coaches, please be quiet for the duration of the match. At 5, 10, and 15, you're free to clap using the Zoom reactions and type encouraging words in the chat at those score breaks. I will provide adequate time if you'd like to say encouraging things in the chat. However, when scores are read at 19, only clapping reactions may be used. Audience members in Zoom may turn their cameras on at the end of the round, but we're going to move on into the next round, so maybe go have another Zoom meeting. Yes, grab a water. This is the perfect time to do that, Kaylani. However, you will miss the Aurelia passage, as we are now going to paste the Aurelia passage. I've read for Kaylani before. She in some like the Kearney tourney. I'm not feeling too bad about this. So can I get the Aurelia passage, Liz?
Yes. Sorry, one of the Georgia students is missing from another room.
That's a problem.
It is, but I told them to start after a reasonable time without them because
Cool.
it's my call.
Dope. Please read along with the passage. Aurelia, qui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua ingenti et equo suo. Tredecim ludos magnos Iovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem hic equus iratus domum recurre coepit. Ehu. Are there any lingering questions on my Latinity? Hearing no such objections, I continue with the pregame. Players, I can see all of your faces very clearly. Don't do anything that I may construe as consultation. It'll be incredibly obvious, and that's just embarrassing. Don't you have any other apps open? It's round 3. It's okay. Players, if you have a question during a toss-up, you may raise your hand or use your voice to ask a question. Coaches, if you have a problem, DM Liz. We have the discretion to make rulings during the rounds. If there is an issue that persists outside the purview of the round, you may bring it up with the Certamen chair, Jenny Luongo. Please be polite and respectful of our judgment. We're humans just like you, and we just want to have fun with our friends and play Certamen. Captains, I don't know. I don't really care who's captains, because whoever says final answer on a bonus, I'm taking that answer. If we call time on a bonus, how do I say dates? I like 753 BC or 23 AD.
Okay.
I say it as they're written on the page is really like the right way to answer that question. We're consistent though. What was I saying? No.
And time is called.
Yes, when time is called, the next thing that comes out of your mouth, I'll take as your final answer. Otherwise, give me a final answer prompt. Thank you, Althea. Players, do you have any other procedural questions for me or your other staff? No, that's great. Do you want us to say final? I don't think so. Okay, so if you are like translating a sentence and you're typing it to me instead of speaking it to me, I would like you to tell me when you're done translating that sentence. That's like the only thing that I'm going to say. Otherwise, I'm going to hear you and assume that when you've like stopped and are no longer going thinking, then that you're done. Does that make sense to everybody? When I don't say capitalization, but I do say punctuation. So like P period, R period, N period. Cool. Let me make sure that I have the right round open in front of me because I was in the middle of not having Certamen questions in front of me. This is the NJCL 2020 Certamen Novice Round 3. Liz, do we have a go-ahead?
We do not.
Okay. Then we have time.
We're doing
we have
pre-gaming right now.
How will I recognize the person who's buzzed in? I will say your name and the state. So, for instance, I would say Sarisa from New Hampshire or Kailani from Illinois. How long do you have for Boney? What is it? It's like 10 seconds. Althea, you're trained in timing. I know it's 30 for translation questions.
It's 30 for translation and grammar and 20 for everything else.
Got it. There you go. But I've got great staff here who actually knows that off the top of their head, and they will tell me time, and I will tell time to you. On toss-ups, it's about 5 seconds, but my discretion. That's right. I have a lot of power.
I told Jenny that we were done with pregame. I assume that's correct.
Yes. Yes. We are done with pregame. I have just the best team of people here.
Can y'all still hear me okay? I turned off my camera to kind of reduce any speed problems.
Yeah, it seems like we hear you now, but
Good.
I think we are going to keep this so that at least we have a visual on the moderator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that definitely helps me if I turn my video off. I get much better.
How's everyone doing? I'm doing great, Alan. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
That's great. I've had just a heckin' busy day because I'm also moderating and writing for Agon, and so like I get up in the morning, I have like editing meetings for Certamen, and then I go and I read Agon, then I come back and have more editing meetings for Certamen, and then we do this, and I do it out of love because I want you all to have a great time, and also I derive a lot of joy from it.
You are busy. That's a lot, and we thank you.
Oh, and then we got World Series. I'm playing in World Series. So
Man,
What
Yeah,
team are you on?
we're part of I'm part of the whack and clitic rules. We're the third seed for semis tonight. Yeah, these are some whack and clitic rules. You may have your video off, but I want them back on at score checks.
Yeah, and that's going to change for semis and finals, so
Yep.
be ready
For
to accept some changes.
Yes, semis and finals, they've got to be on. Then prelims, you can have them off, but I need them back on at score checks. I would prefer you have them on, but like if it's causing lag for you, you can have them off. Because I like seeing who's playing. Okay.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, nice.
It is? Oh, you mean World Series? Oh yeah, he made it. Did he make? Did his team make it to semis?
Probably not.
I don't know. They got. I mean, they did get 50,000 odd points last round, but.
Oh, yeah, one of the rooms I heard was just awarding 5,000 points per toss-up rather than the standard 20.
Yeah, that was their room.
God, in our room, we started the round with negative 20 because one of my teammates insisted on trying to get a joke through. And so we started with negative 20. But later, he got plus 50 for a stupid buzz on the Juice World question. It was amazing. So net for the night, he was plus 30, plus whatever toss-ups he actually got. And I was, all right, you can stay on the whack and click rules.
Listening to David Jaffe, a former.
But who has this? I have this.
An alumnus of our school, another alumnus of our school, and our Latin teacher singing "That's What Makes You Beautiful" in Latin was amazing.
Are you sitting next to wind chimes? Who's got wind chimes going on? What a power play!
Well, not the entire song, the chorus, but still. Oh, Mr. Nafong, I forgot you were in here.
That's right, always watching.
Do I have time to quickly do something? Quickly being like 1 or 2 minutes?
Yeah, well, it depends. Wait, what is the thing? Okay, you go into the bathroom?
Bio break. Go.
No, a different thing, but... So.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you got a minute. Yeah. Really hope he comes back.
Indeed.
I'm not going to report this situation to the group me, Liz. We're just gonna go once like the second
agree.
he's back.
I feel like those wind chimes. Sorry, I didn't realize I unmuted.
Oh, that was you.
That was me. You said wind chimes. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm not muted, and I stepped outside. But I'm back. I'm here.
Where's our 1 to 2 minute child? Did he actually leave, or did he just turn off his camera? I don't know.
I think he turned off his camera as yet. Okay, we have the go ahead. We'll wait like the couple seconds. If he left, that's a problem. But
Yeah, but I think he's still in here.
right, quickly do a count.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. All right, he's back. Perfect.
All
Hey,
right,
we got the
all
go
right.
ahead. All right, we're doing this. Everyone, whoo.
Woo! Party time.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths,
We're
but
gonna
not as
party like
quickly as
it's.
that. All right, get my chat. Wonderful. Thank you, Liz. I will now read one practice question, worth 0 points, only worth bragging points for this round only. This question does not necessarily reflect the difficulty of questions found in this tournament. Toss up. In the Roman house, what was the function of a compluvium? Alan from Illinois.
The hole in the ceiling through which rain fell.
There's a skylight. It allowed rainwater inside. Bonus, also worth 0 points. In what room of a Roman house would one find a compluvium?
The atrium.
Yeah.
Yeah, atrium, final answer.
Atrium is correct. Bonus 2. What was the name of the pool found directly underneath the compluvium where rainwater would collect?
The impluvium. Final answer.
I just heard final answer. What is the final
The
answer?
impluvium.
Yes. So you get 0 points, a full 0 on toss-up 0. Now we've had any practice, I think we all get how this is going to work. Toss-up number 1 worth real points. What man was proclaimed dictator perpetuus? Approximate. Alan from Illinois.
Gaius Julius Caesar.
Gaius Julius Caesar is correct. Approximately 1 month before his former officers, led by Gaius Cassius and Marcus Brutus, assassinated him on March 15th, 44 BC, was the rest of the question. Bonus 1. Who was co-consul with Caesar at the time of his death?
This is Mark Antony.
Okay, Mark Antony, final answer.
Mark Antony is correct. Bonus number 2. This was the first consulship for Mark Antony, and obviously the last for Caesar. How many consulships did Caesar hold in his life?
Okay. There was one in 59 BC, or some such year. And then I think he held consulships consecutively from like 48 to 44. So 6. Let's try that. Kay, do you have any objections?
Time.
I need an answer.
6.
I'm sorry, we're looking for 5.
Hmm.
Really close. 15 on toss-up number 1. Excuse me. Toss-up number 2 for any player. Using 2 words, Translate the following sentence into Latin. I have remained for a long time. Oh, goodness, everybody at once. Sarisa from New Hampshire.
Du Manebam?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Eshan from Illinois.
Manui Diu.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Nathan from Virginia.
Manui Longum.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The principal parts of Maneo are Maneo, Manere, Mansi, Mansum. So he needed Mansi Diu. A valiant effort, everybody, but no points. So there we go. Thank you, Liz. Toss-up number 3 for any player. Disregarding advice not to go too high or too low. Kaylani from Illinois.
Icarus.
Icarus is correct. Who flew too close to the sun and brought his father Daedalus to grief? Bonus 1. When Icarus fell into the sea, he and his father were attempting to escape from what island ruled by Minos?
Crete, guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
that
Yeah.
sounds right.
Alright.
Crete, final answer.
Crete is correct. Bonus 2. Who ultimately found Icarus's body and buried it on the island of Dolichae in the Aegean Sea?
I'm pretty sure it was Hercules.
I don't have any
Did
objections.
we get Hercules or Heracles?
That's a good question. Heracles.
Let's go with Heracles.
Or, could they accept either? Or say
Time.
Hercules.
I need an answer.
Heracles.
Heracles or Hercules. We didn't
Okay.
specify. So that's 20 points on toss-up number 3. Toss-up number 4 for any player. Translate the following question into English. Qualis est vir? Eshan from Illinois.
What kind of man is he?
What kind of man is he? What sort of man is he? What is the man like? It's totally fine. Bonus 1. Translate the following question into English. Quot aves regina habet?
How many
How
birds
many
does the
birds does the
queen
queen
have?
have? Yeah.
Yeah.
How many birds does the queen have? Final answer.
That is correct. Bonus number 2. Translate this question into English. Ubi est latrina?
Where's the bathroom?
Where's the
Where's the
bathroom?
bathroom?
Very useful phrase. Where's the bathroom? Final answer.
That is correct. For a full 20 points on toss-up 4. Toss-up number 5 for any player. What emperor, after executing his wife Fausta and eldest son Sarisa from New Hampshire?
Sorry, that's Constantine the Great.
Constantine the Great, Constantinus the Great, Constantine the First. So many ways to say it is correct. The rest of the question, executing his wife Fausta and eldest son Crispus in 326 AD, left the empire to be divided among his 3 surviving sons and converted to Christianity on his deathbed in 337 AD. Constantine. Bonus number 1. Where had Constantine been declared emperor by his father's troops in 306 AD?
This is interesting. Like, where did he command, I guess? Was he, should we say Gallia or Britannia? What do you guys think?
Gallia, I'd go, but you know, I don't know.
Time.
I need an answer.
Gaul, final answer.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. We're looking for Eberacum or York.
Oh, York.
Bonus number 2. Name one of Constantine's sons who succeeded him.
One of his sons, I think, like, Crispus is one of them. Constantine the Second is also one of them. I think Crispus is a good bet. What do you guys think?
Go for that.
Yeah.
Right, Crispus, final answer.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. He killed Crispus in the toss-up. We're looking for Constantine II, Constantius II, or Constans as the sons who succeeded him. So that is 10 points on toss-up number 5. And our score after 5.
Okay, our score after 5. We have Virginia Gold yet to score, Illinois Purple with 55, and New Hampshire with 10.
All right, cheer wildly for yourselves, your co-players, your opponents. We encourage sportsmanship here at the NJCL. Great, wonderful. And I saw everybody. Thank you for turning your cameras on. We move on. Toss-up number 6 for any player. Listen carefully to the following Latin passage, which I will read twice. Then responde latine to the questions which follow. Aurelia et sorores equum ad viam ducebant, maxime de fessae. Una soror quae maximos annos sororum habebat, celeriter equum ascendit. Equus quoque defessus erat, itaque stetit in cruribus posterioribus, et sororem
That's a good idea, but do you have tortilla chips?
Mary, you there? Oh, I'm gonna read the passage again. Aurelia et sorores equum ad viam ducebant, maxime de fessae. Una soror quae maximos annos sororum habebat, celeriter equum ascendit. Equus quoque defessus erat, itaque stetit in cruribus posterioribus, et sororem ad terram iecit. I technically didn't get to finish it the first time, so here's the second complete read-through. Aurelia et sorores equum ad viam ducebant, maxime de fessae, una soror quae maximos annos sororum habebat, celeriter equum ascendit. Equus quoque defessus erat, itaque stetit in cruribus posterioribus, et sororem ad terram iecit. Your question. Quo Aurelia... Alan from Illinois.
Ad viam.
Say that again, please.
Ad viam.
Ad viam is correct. The rest of the question, quo Aurelia et sorores equum ducebant, ad viam. Bonus 1. Cur equus stetit in cruribus posterioribus?
Defessus erat.
Defessus erat, yeah.
What's quoque?
Also.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, same thing. Defessus erat, final answer.
I can take that. Or some... I really want to know too, Kehlani. But bonus 2. Ubi illa puella nunc iacet?
With this
Ad
terram?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
And where does that girl now lie? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Or
Terra.
terram. Or, yeah. Should we just say Terra?
That's good. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, Terra, final answer.
I'm not going to take that because it doesn't grammatically answer the question as to where she now is. It's in Terra. Or you could have said Humi. I'm really glad you didn't say ad terram because that was also wrong. So we're going to give you 15 on 6. Cool? Great. And the mystery saga of tortilla chips, I hope, will be solved by the end of the round as well.
We do have tortilla chips.
Awesome. Thank you, Mary. Rest assured, everybody.
We needed to know.
All right. Let's bring it back. Toss-up number 7 for any player. Responde latine. In Prugia, qui maritus et uxor soli hospitium dedeurunt Jovi et Mercurio. Sophia from New Hampshire.
Baucus et Philemon.
Baucus et Philemon is correct. And I like that you made that E long. Bonus 1 for New Hampshire. In quale aedificium mutata est casa Baucidis et Philemonis?
What type of... Sorry,
It's
go
a
ahead, Sophia.
temple. I think they turned it into a temple for Jupiter. So in quale, so in temple.
In Templo? In Templo, baby? Just Templo, baby? Just Templo?
Wait, is this also Responde Latine?
Yeah, it is. In what type of building?
Into what type of building?
Into what type of building?
Yeah, so in temple.
In templum or in templo? We're doing ablative, right? In?
I need an answer.
Templo, final answer.
I'm sorry, templum.
Yeah.
I heard the logic there. You almost got there. Into a temple, in templum. Bonus 2. In quas Pilaemon et Baucis mutati sunt.
Go ahead, Sophia.
Yeah, this is arbores. They would turn into trees. If they want specifics, then
Yeah.
they'll not give you a tree name.
It was trees. Although I don't know how to say oak in Latin, but let's just say trees. In arbores, is that good? You think that's good?
Yes. Oh, in arbores, I think is good.
Yeah, arbores sounds good. Arbores, final answer.
Arbores works. We could have taken quercum et tiliam as well. So now you know how to say oak in Latin and linden. Because every moment is a teachable moment. Kaylani, what's going on? Am I cutting out for you? Or... Oh, yeah. Did I? That's a problem. But it seems like it's on your end.
I've been able to hear you consistently.
Can you rejoin? Yes. Yes, we're going to take a brief pause between questions and see if we can't solve this. So go ahead, rejoin. I'll keep an eye on participants. All right. We're doing our best here, gang. So, yes, you shouldn't have been banished to the Shadow Realm because I didn't kick anybody. So we're hoping that the... but Liz... Oh, nope, there's Kaylani. She's back.
Letting her in. Own it.
Can you hear better now?
Well, let's see. She's just joining.
Okay.
She's
connecting to audio. Kaylani, hi. Can you hear us now? Any better? Any worse? Also, you need to rename yourself again. It's fine. You literally just came back. It's
No,
all
you
good.
just came back. You're good. You're
Yeah.
good. We like you and want you to be happy and well. You don't need to worry.
This is a team effort on everyone's parts, and we can't monitor the internet connections across the country. Not a problem we've ever had to deal with NJCL Certamen.
Indeed.
All right, so just to confirm, we're all copacetic again. Yeah. If I hear nothing from you guys, I'm going to assume that things are fine. Great.
Yeah.
Then let's recenter, refocus ourselves, take a breath. And we're going to move on to toss-up number 8 for any player. What is the meaning of the Latin verb at the root of exclamation? Kaylani. See, I know she hears me now.
To shout.
To shout. We did it. We solved the problem. Bonus 1 for Illinois. What Latin verb with what meaning is at the root of capture?
Probably copio.
Yeah,
Copio meaning to take.
Yeah, copio meaning
Yes.
to take. Or, yeah. Copio meaning to take, final answer.
Copio to take is correct. Bonus 2. What Latin noun with what meaning is the ultimate root of civilian?
Probably civis.
Yeah, civis meaning citizen.
Right,
Is there
civis
anything
meaning
beyond
citizen.
Kiwis though?
Probably not. Civitas is probably from civis.
Yeah.
Civitas probably does come from civis.
Yeah.
Civis
Let's
is
go with-
shorter, so let's go with that.
Yeah, civis meaning citizen, final answer.
Civis meaning citizen is correct. And you're right, civitas comes from civis. So that's 20 points on 8. Toss-up number 9 for any player. In criminal proceedings, there are a number of pleas a defendant may make. What Latin phrase expresses the defendant's wish to not contest? Kaylani from Illinois.
Nolo contendere.
Nolo contendere is correct. To not contest the charges was the rest of the question. Bonus 1. Sometimes a defendant may try to argue that they were not of a sound mind during the course of their alleged actions. What Latin phrase would they use to describe this unsound state?
Non compos mentis, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, non compos mentis, final answer.
That is correct. Bonus number 2. A judge may dismiss a case outright if the prosecutors cannot present a reasonable theory of the crime committed. What two-word Latin phrase describes how the case looks at first glance?
Prima facie, right?
I think that's it.
Okay, prima facie, final answer.
Prima facie or prima facie is acceptable. This is 20 points on 9. Toss up number 10 for any player. Translate the following sentence into Latin. Marcus, go. Everyone at once. Scroll up. Nathan from Virginia.
Marcus. E.
I love it. I love it. You went with E. Yes, you're correct.
Wait.
Wait.
What was the first word in that?
Oh,
Marcus.
Dude. Dude, you're not. That's so my bad. Thank you, Liz. Shrisa from New Hampshire.
Marque. E.
Yes. Okay. Let's think about this. I'm taking that because it's right. Does anyone have a problem with how that shook out? Okay. That is my bad, and I'm glad we have 2 people here. Liz, MVP.
I'm out of sight, but I hear
Not
you.
out
I
of
hear
mind.
all.
So terribly sorry about having to rescind that, but you're right. You did say Marcus. So Boney for who's getting this now? New Hampshire. Boney for New Hampshire. Now translate children play.
Okay, so this will be Liberi, which is does that? Yeah, it should just be Liberi. Ludo.
Lude, right?
Or it's got to be plural imperative.
Oh, ludite then.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so final answer, liberi ludite.
Okay, I'm going to take it. It's technically a short I, so it's ludite.
Oh.
But I don't think you can confuse that with any other fourth conjugation verb. Be mindful of that in the future, but I'm taking it. Bonus 2. Now translate into alliterative Latin. The wolves are playing the game.
Go, Sarisa.
Sarisa?
Sarisa? Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm muted. I just said the entire answer out loud and nobody heard me. I'm going to say lupi ludum ludunt, I think.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Yep. Are playing present. Okay.
I need an answer.
All right. Final answer, lupi ludum ludunt.
That works. Lupi or lupi, ludunt ludum. So that's 20 points on toss-up 10. And our score after 10, after this harrowing set of 5 questions.
Wait, was it 20 or 15?
It was 20. I gave him ludite.
Oh, you did give it to him. Sorry, I just
Yeah.
being a goof. Got it.
I need to confess Danny real quick.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry. It was 110, not 115. My bad. No, I'm so sorry. I'm putting it in the chat. I was totally off.
I'm just putting it in the
Yes,
chat too.
what you put is right.
Awesome. Okay. So Virginia has yet to score. Illinois has 110 points. New Hampshire has 45 points.
And Mary has tortilla chips. Great.
With queso blanco.
With queso blanco. The score now accurately reflects the current state of the game. I'm very pleased with this. Thank you for bearing with us on all sorts of fun adventures that we're having during this round. Oh, memories. We move on to the back half. 200 points on the board. Toss-up number 11 for any player. What group of goddesses traditionally worshipped on Mount Parnassus? Kaylani from Illinois.
The Muses.
The Muses. I can take it. And Mount Helicon included the personifications of tragedy, history, epic poetry, and dance. Bonus number 1. Which of the Muses was typically considered the patron of epic poetry?
That would be Calliope.
Okay, Calliope, final answer.
Calliope is correct. Bonus number 2. Which of the Muses was typically considered the patron of comedy?
Thalia.
Thalia, final answer.
Thalia.
Yeah, I said Thalia.
Thalia.
Oh, Thalia, final answer.
All right. Yes. I'm glad we had that clarification. Thalia with TH is correct. For 20 points on toss-up 11. Toss-up number 12 for any player. Which of the following words does not belong because of meaning? Arbor, flos, agnus, herba. So many people buzzing. Alan from Illinois.
Agnus.
Agnus is correct. Bonus 1. Which of the following words does not belong because of meaning? Concedo, contendo, festino, curo.
Contendo, festino, curo.
Probably Concedo. Concedo.
What's contendo?
Contendo means to like stretch,
to run
right?
a post, I think.
Festino is to
That's
hurry.
a burrow.
Oh.
It's either Concedo or Contendo. I think Concedo might be like to consider, maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Let's go
maybe,
Concedo then.
so
I think
Concedo.
Concedo is the safest one here.
Okay, Concedo, final answer.
Concedo is correct. Bonus number 2. Which of the following words does not belong because of meaning? Aiger, solicitus, anxios, dulcus.
Dulcus,
It's
definitely.
Dulcus,
Yeah,
yeah.
Dulcus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dulcus, final answer.
Dulcus is correct for 20 points on toss-up number 12. There we go. Toss-up number 13 for any player. Complete the following analogy. Lutetia is to Paris as Windabana. Alan from Illinois.
Vienna.
Vienna is correct. Windabana is to blank. Bonus 1. What modern Italian city was once called Mediolanum?
Milan.
Milan, yeah. Milan, final answer.
Milan is correct. Bonus 2. What modern Spanish city was once called Emerita Augusta?
Ooh, I've never heard of this.
I think we.
My guess is Barcelona.
No, Barcelona was founded by Hamilcar Barca. I mean, that was different. They wouldn't call it Augusta, I think. Let's go with, I don't know, Madrid. Emerita sounds kind of like Madrid if you only
guess
look at
so.
consonants.
I guess.
Sure. Madrid, final answer.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The city is Merida. It's got a little accent on the E, so Merida.
I forgot that city existed.
I've never been to Spain. So 15 points on 13. Toss-up number 14 for any player. What Latin verb is the root of the English words clarify? Oh, God, everyone. Kaylani from Illinois.
Faccio.
Faccio is correct. Clarify, affect, and fact were the rest of the words. Bonus 1. What derivative of faccio means a group of people usually having the same opinion contained within a larger group?
I'm thinking faction, but.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Faction, final answer.
Faction is correct. Bonus 2. What derivative of faccio means without flaw or complete?
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Final answer.
I'm sorry, I just heard final answer.
Oh, perfect. Final
Perfect
answer.
is correct. Perfect. So 20 points on 14. Toss up number 15 for any player. What youth is central to the first 4 books of the Odyssey? God, everyone's buzzing. Kaylani from Illinois.
Telemachus.
Telemachus is correct, since they describe his journey from his native Ithaca in search of his father. Bonus 1. In Book 3 of the Odyssey, Telemachus visits what coastal city where he encounters 9 groups of men, each sacrificing 9 bulls?
Pylos.
That sounds right.
Okay.
Pylos, final answer.
Pylos is correct. Bonus number 2. In Book 4 of the Odyssey, Telemachus visits Sparta, where he is hosted by Menelaus and what woman?
Helen.
Yeah.
Helen, final answer.
Helen is correct for a full 20 points on 15, and our score after 15 questions.
Okay, sorry for the delay. I was just waiting for my co here. So after 15, we have Virginia gold with yet to score. We have Illinois purple with 205 points. And we have New Hampshire with 45 points. Way to go, guys.
Awesome. That 5 questions went so much more smoothly. Let's keep the trend going as we enter the final stretch of this round. 100 points on the board. Let's see what we can do here. Toss up number 16 for any player. Translate the relative pronoun in this sentence. The emperor's guests, whose money had... Eshan from Illinois.
Qui.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Shrisa from New Hampshire.
That would be quorum.
Quorum. The rest of the sentence. Whose money had been accepted were led to the banquet. Quorum or quorum. Bonus number 1. Translate the relative pronoun in this sentence. One of the emperor's attendants dropped a table which was laden with food.
So tables mensa. Is that feminine? That's feminine, right? So would it just be quam?
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, just
Is it nominative or accusative?
Well, it's being dropped, right?
No, but it's.
Oh wait, which was laden with food?
Oh no, which? Yeah, never mind. Sorry, that's.
Hi.
I need an answer.
Quai, final answer.
Quai is correct. Bonus number 2. Translate the relative pronoun in this sentence. The advisor, to whom the emperor gave a large pension, enjoyed a long and happy life.
Go ahead, Sophia.
No, yeah. So to whom would be Kui? Kui?
Kui. Right, Krish?
Kui. Yeah, Kui.
Yeah. Kui, final answer.
Kui is correct for 20 points on 16. Toss-up number 17 for any player. What future emperor, the nephew of Faustina the Young... Shrisa from New Hampshire.
Is that Marcus Aurelius?
Marcus Aurelius is correct. Nephew of Faustina the Younger, was originally named Marcus Annius Verus and is commonly known as Rome's philosopher emperor due to his book on Stoic philosophy called Meditations. Bonus 1. What elder statesman was the first emperor to be elected by the Senate?
I believe that's Nerva after... Yeah. I think that's Nerva.
Go for it.
Sam? Sam, you good with that?
Yeah, I agree.
All right, Nerva, final answer.
Nerva is correct. Bonus 2. What other emperor, who was nicknamed Graeculus for being an admirer of Greek culture, is famous for building a wall in Britain that stretched from the River Tyne to the Solway Firth?
Yeah, that's Hadrian. I think we're good with that.
Definitely.
Yeah, Hadrian, final answer.
Hadrian is correct for a full 20 points on toss-up 17. Toss-up number 18 for any player. At the beginning of Book 6 of Ovid's Metamorphoses, Minerva turns her mind to the fate of Sophia from New Hampshire.
Ooh, is this
Answer, please.
Arachne?
Arachne is correct. She turns her mind to the fate of what Ionian girl, whom she had heard would not yield due praise in the art of spinning wool. Bonus 1. Name Arachne's father, who dyed the wool for her, according to the Metamorphoses.
I believe this is sorry. This is Idman, right? I believe this is Idman. I may be completely wrong.
Yeah, I think that's. I don't really know, so go with that.
All right, Idman. Final answer.
Idmon or Idman is correct. Bonus number 2. Ovid's Metamorphoses describes the nymphs of the river Pactolus deserting their waves to see Arachne's handiwork. What Phrygian king is also associated with the river Pactolus, having rid himself of a curse by washing his hands in it?
Yeah, this is.
Is this Midas? This is Midas, right?
He washes his hands somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, because of the gold. All right, Midas. Final answer.
Midas is correct for a full 20 points on 18. Now we move on. Toss-up number 19 for any player. For the sentence, the lion had dragged Thisbe's shawl to the spring, give the form of the verb traho. Kaylani from Illinois.
Troxerat.
Troxerat is correct. Give the form of the verb traho that would be needed to translate had dragged. Bonus 1. Which of the following verbs is in the present tense? Ducet, manes, dormiam, habebo.
Manes, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's second. Manes, final answer.
Manes is correct. Bonus 2. Which of these participles is future tense? Dictura, intratos, vincentes, sensi.
I'm pretty sure it's dictura.
Yeah, dictura, definitely. The
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dictura, final answer.
Dictura is correct for 20 points on 19. And our score going into the final toss-up.
Okay, so our score going into the final toss-up, we have Virginia has yet to score, Illinois has 225 points, and New Hampshire has 105.
All right, cheer wildly with the clap emoji. Woo! Yeah, sportsmanship. I love it. Yes. Let's do this. Toss up number 20 for any player. Responde latine. Publius Cornelius Scipio Africanus est nomen notum. Nathan from Virginia.
Hannibal.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Teresa from New Hampshire.
That was a bad buzz. Let's say
Answer.
Publi Cornelius Scipio.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. Responde latine. Publius Cornelius Scipio Africanus est nomen notum. Quod est praenomen? Kailani from Illinois.
Publius.
Publius is correct. In illo nomine is the rest of that sentence. Bonus 1. What is the Latin term for the name Africanus?
Ognomen.
Ognomen.
Yep.
Yeah. Ognomen, final answer.
Ognomen is correct. Bonus 2. What are the Latin terms for the names Cornelius and Scipio?
Nomen and
Nomen
cognomen.
and cognomen.
Yeah.
Nomen and cognomen, final answer.
Yeah, I'll take it. Nomen and cognomen, respectively. But that is the names for them. So that is 20 points on toss-up 20. And our final score?
Our final score at the end of the game, we have Virginia Gold with did not score. We have Illinois Purple with 245 points, and we have New Hampshire with 105. Great game, everyone.
GG, everybody. I want to thank the players for a good round and our audience members for joining us today. I also want to thank our behind-the-scenes certamen and the certamen organizers. They're all wonderful people. We love them very much. We may post a link now that tells you how your best favorite teams are doing.
Thank you for moderating.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Can you put the final scores in chat?
That's up to Mary.
You want to do it, Mary, or I can do it?
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm just gonna type it so it's not just the numbers. So it
Yeah.
shows who.
Great. Liz, will you tell the room?
I shall.
Let me see who's in our waiting room. It looks like a bunch
We're
of
in room
players.
3, right?
We are room 3. You can also just say my room's done because I'm the one who owns it, apparently. Great. I'm going to start letting other people in. There's your scores. I'm going to admit everybody. Thanks, Will.
Well played, kiddos.
Great. Hello, everyone coming in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great
If
day.
you're
Hello.
just coming in, please remember to rename yourselves. Help us get started on the pregame joys.
So, Henry, I'm still getting some drop, but I'm having no problems tracking the chat. So we'll just have
Okay.
to deal with what
Isn't City supposed to join us?
City is supposed to join us. Yes. So
Okay.
she should be the one who's reading this round.
And
then we'll
if
see
she
what's up
doesn't
with-
show up, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Am I sounding any better to you, or I'm still lagging?
No, you're sounding all right now.
Okay.
Andrew, is that a question for me? Yeah.
Did we get the go-ahead to start the round yet?
Well, no.
Oh, no.
Since we didn't, can I study until then? As long as I put my books away right before the match?
I don't know. It just seems so dicey.
My previous moderator said it was okay.
Who was your previous moderator?
Ooh, boy. Okay, now I feel guilty for not remembering his or her name.
Or maybe you shouldn't.
Her name was Aspen, like the tree.
Oh, okay. It was Aspen.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to be right back. I'm
All
going
right.
to step out for some iced tea.
I'll see if City shows up.
You saved me there, Trisha.
What about some chips and guac and white queso?
Yeah, Mary, did you bring enough for the whole room to have?
Yeah, really.
I ran
Come
out.
on.
Oh, you can't do
Has an
that.
avocado.
There could not have been a better time for that terrible thing to happen. You know?
Yeah. I mean, at least it wasn't like, it could have been way worse.
At least everyone in the room got the same amount of information. You know, like that's,
Yeah.
I feel comfortable with how that all shook out. Everyone seemed fine. So I think it's fine.
It's like one of those things that as we learn Zoom Thomas.
It's just like, am I muted?
Yeah.
All right, so who do we got in here? We
Andrew,
got
you got any more,
California. we
face
got
paint? I need some over here. I
California.
need some
we've
over
got-
here. I need a, like a.
Yeah.
I like it. Good job.
California and Georgia.
So it's like California, Illinois, and
Georgia.
oh, nice.
Okay.
I think Kabir just showed up, Trisha. Yeah. He was connecting through the waiting room. Trish, where's your custom background?
Yeah, so I have sucky processing power on this computer. So unless you
I'm not holding it
Oh.
against you. I just thought I'd ask if we were trying to do a unified front or. This isn't World Series. I'm not going to dock you for not having your team uniform on.
But like the problem is, like if I put it on, I'll also be purple.
Mhm.
So
I'm familiar with that problem.
Don't worry, guys. I would gain the points back with War Paint and World Series.
Sorry, these points are non-refundable, non-exchangeable with World Series points. It's a different currency.
Whenever this is the virtual background I tried to do, and it's really weird.
I love it.
I don't know. This is probably what
Oh,
happens
wow.
to you two. Why yours isn't purple. It's
I am
'cause
the
have an
road.
older
The
map.
road is me.
You look like an Egyptian, they've got the
Ooh.
gold down there, like the mask.
Kabir, can you go ahead and put your state and number in front of your name? Perhaps he's frozen. Because I'll assume he's California 1, but I can't guarantee that. Cool. Thanks for the heads up, Joe.
What did I just...
Who'd you just let in?
Have returned.
Hi. Apparently City's right on our way. She just
All right, cool.
pinged me in the group me.
Awesome. I'm gonna eat a snack.
No, Alexander, this sounds like a big ol' you problem.
Actually, Alexander, I have experienced that.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm just yanking your chain. Like it's a common thing. Are you having such an experience right now? Do you feel that you know one of us?
No. It's just Kabir. I know a guy named Kabir, I'm pretty sure, but like I can't exactly remember what he looks like, what he did, or basically anything about him except maybe his face.
Kabir seems frozen right now. Does anyone have a confirmation on that? Also, Andrew, you have a question.
Is it illegal to have a shirt that says this? Or is it fine because it's not relating to Latin? Do I have to change?
I think you're fine.
Okay.
Our scheduled moderator has showed up.
If my boss is watching me, hi.
Sorry, timekeeper for this, Henry?
Althea somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I got it. I just have to pin your video.
Yeah.
Hey, California, do y'all mind giving us last names for the score sheet? You can take them away once the, pre-game stuff starts.
Right. Did we lose Kabir? Is that what just happened?
I think so.
Oh, man. Okay. Happens.
What'd you do, Henry?
I did nothing. I did not banish him to the Shadow Realm because I want him to come back in. Yeah, we learned today, everybody who's a player, that if we kick somebody out, you cannot come back in. But if you naturally drop out with internet, you can rejoin. Which just seems like a big old club that we wield.
The virtual sending you home at your parents' expense.
Right?
Oh.
Your parents' expense to buy a new router and get you back in.
A new IP address.
City, I'm trying to make you a co-host. But you're buried in the participants list. There you are.
So I have a question for the moderator. Will you be keeping your own time on the toss-ups? Okay. Yep. And do you prefer a visual or a verbal time call during the bonuses?
The verbal would be great.
Okay.
And City, would you like Liz or I to do your buzzer clear line, or would you like to do that?
No. If you guys could do that, that would be great.
I'm on it.
Henry, do you want to do the copy pasting this time?
Sure. I'll give you.
I shall be the deadweight moderator.
No,
Just kidding.
there's no deadweight moderator.
Send any challenges or complaints to me, and I shall document them.
And you also make sure that I hear the answers correctly, or not I, that City hears answers correctly. We had an almost issue, City, is all I'm referencing, but it's fine.
It all worked out.
It all worked out. Check the participants list. So,
Georgia, are you only a 2-person team?
There should be one more, but
I just had an email from Connor. I think he'll be here.
Miss Certamen, Chair of Georgia, what's your opinion on us moving?
Connor is a responsible child. He should be in here.
Cool. And did we say that California 1 is somewhere, or is that Kabir and he hasn't renamed himself?
Look at that. Look who just showed up. Georgia's a 3-kid team,
Yep,
so we got 3.
Oh, it's Kabir. Kabir himself. Sorry.
Yeah, Kabir, you got to rename yourself, man.
Thanks for taking care of that, Henry.
Oh, my friend Zoe's here. Nice.
Do we have all the players here? Are we waiting on one from Georgia? Is that what I overheard?
No, I think that Georgia showed up. Illinois is here.
Zoe stood up for me when you were bullying me yesterday, Henry.
I wasn't bullying you. It was playful ribbing.
Okay, Illinois is there. Do we have everyone from California? You said Georgia's all here.
It looks like we have everyone. We can start pre-gaming, and we'll keep an eye on the go-ahead.
Okay. Okay, so everyone has. Sorry. All right. So everyone's renamed themselves. Let's see. Let's do a buzzer check. So can I have Illinois buzz in, please? Is there an Illinois 3? There we go. Can I have California? Okay, and can I have Georgia? So Georgia only has 3 players, correct? Okay, and so the way I call out your names is I tend to say like CA1 Kabir, for example. I don't just say first names in case there are 2 of you, and I just don't keep track of how many Alexes there might be around, for example. All right, so I want to see everybody on camera, please, if that's okay. During score checks, and also at the beginning of the round, which is right now. Great, so feel free to leave those on, or you can turn them off if you'd like. Just during the score checks, we're gonna have you turn them back on. So students, you may not have any other electronic devices, books, or notes near you. All that you can have open is one blank unshared doc and a piece of paper to write on during rounds. So now we're going to introduce ourselves. I'm Siddhi. I'm originally from Wisconsin, and I'll be your primary moderator today. Henry?
Hi, I'm one of your assistant moderators. I'm Henry Schott. I'm coming at you from Missouri by way of Florida. And if you have any problems, DM me. And we've got Liz.
Hey, I'm Liz Davidson. My student's name is Dr. D. I am from Georgia, and I'm the person that you contact if you have any questions, concerns, or challenges during the round.
And our lovely tech staff, Danny and Mary and Althea. They're all wonderful people. We love them very much.
So for the audience, if you can turn off all your cameras and microphones that are capable of making noise. And then for coaches, just as a reminder, please send challenges to, I believe Liz is handling that. If you have a challenge or you have a concern during the round, do not DM me. Thanks. All right. Keep checking the Sched app for upcoming sessions. Don't forget that many colloquia are pre-recorded and you can listen to them at any time. By participating in this session, you are agreeing to abide by the NJCL Code of Conduct and the guidelines which I will go over. Do not record any audio or video without express permission. The moderator and the tech assistants have the authority to remind participants of the guidelines and to remove a participant from Zoom for not following the guidelines and/or the NJCL Code of Conduct. Okay.
I thought I saw a hand from Andrew. Did you have a question?
My question was, I saw, hold up. So I saw that the NJCL Certamen rules now say that you have 20 seconds for each bonus and 30 seconds for certain bonuses. I was wondering, is that for bonuses with 2 or more Latin words you have to say in a grammatically correct fashion, or more than 2?
I believe that Althea is very versed in how we're going to be making that distinction.
I just don't know.
I think if the wording is 2 or more, then it's 2 or more.
No, I just don't remember, and I can't pull the rules out.
I think we've been saying 2 or more in the room.
Okay.
I've been doing 2 or more, and in our orientation, what we were told for timekeeping was that 20 seconds for all bony questions, except for those that are grammar or translation questions, get 30. So, that's what I've been doing for these last couple days, and it seems to have worked well.
Thank you.
Okay, please wait until you're recognized to answer a toss-up. Even if you appear first on your screen, you're not necessarily first on our screens, particularly my screen, so wait for me to call on you. Again, I'll say your state name and your number, and then your first name as well. For the Zoom audience, please be quiet for the duration of the match with your cameras turned off. At the score checks 5, 10, and 15, feel free to clap using the Zoom reactions. You may also type encouraging words in the chat at those score breaks. When scores are read at 19, only Zoom clapping reactions can be used, and then audience members in Zoom may turn on their cameras and microphones at the end of the round. All right, so now I'm going to paste and read the Aurelia passage. Aurelia, qui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua ingenti et equo suo. Tredecim ludos magnos Iovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem hic equus iratus domum recurrere coebit. Ehu. Any pronunciation questions? Nope. All right. Players, please do not. Yes.
Can you say amphitheatro again?
Amphitheatro.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Also, we've had recurring questions about dates. I tend to say, for example, 276 BC, not 276 BC. For the players, please do not do anything that can be construed as consultation, including gestures and any verbal and electronic communication with other players, coaches, or audience members. You may not communicate with any other players except by voice in Zoom or Zoom chat. There should be no exclamations about consultation or other rules or procedures during a question in progress. If you've got a question during a toss-up, raise your hand or use your voice to ask the question. So for everybody here, the moderators have discretion to make rulings during the rounds. If there's an issue, you can ask Jenny, the Certamen chair. Please be polite and respectful of our judgment. And then captains, I just want to make sure you guys are starred. Can you type your names in the chat, please? Great, you're starred for Illinois, Andrew, and from Georgia, we have Alex. Great. Whoever says, so this is for the final answer on Boney, whoever says final answer during the bonus time will be given the final answer. And then once time is called, then the next thing said by the team will be considered the final answer. Does anyone have a question? I'm not sure what this question is. Can no spell nomen meus?
He's just saying that he can't spell his name. He said that his name was Ax. Maybe
Oh, cannot spell. I was just staring at that, not understanding what was going on. All right, so we are going to be reading Intermediate Division Round 3. All right. Great, and we're just waiting for the go-ahead here.
Right. So how's everyone's convention going? That's the right answer.
Did anyone here watch any colloquia?
Yeah, colloquia was. I watched the triclinium one and another one too.
Oh my gosh, we have a bad joke request.
Yeah, we had Joe. City, do you have any bad dad jokes to share with the?
Wait, I got one.
crowd?
All right, someone else has got one, so no, I don't.
I also got one.
Did someone say bad joke?
World Series last year.
No, Danny, you're fine. You can keep your camera off. Anyone else have a bad joke?
I always have a bad joke.
Andrew.
Okay.
Share with the class.
Filia, appella me si in periculo es. Noli appellare me patrem. Noli appellare May. Oh, I lost it. Sorry.
I feel like I know where you're going with this.
I didn't know.
Andrew, write it down when you think of it.
Why
Ego
Oh,
sum
yeah, it's noli
intriculum.
appellare me periculum, appella me patrem.
Haha, don't call me danger. Call me dad.
Oh dear.
I love it.
I have a really bad one. A serious groaner.
All right, bring it on.
Are y'all ready for it?
Yes.
Uh-oh, we're having lag. My favorite is my boyfriend told me I has bad directions. Man, I got so mad I packed my stuff up and write.
Come on, Liz. You're better than that.
I am not. Connor knows. He actually knows me on a daily basis.
You know, I would tell a pizza joke, but it's a bit too cheesy.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You gotta
All
be
right,
kidding
I have
me.
one.
Yes.
Why wouldn't the shrimp share his treasure?
Because
he's
he
a
was
little
selfish. Yeah.
Aww.
See, the problem is that we've had like repeat teams in this room, so I can't tell like the same repertoire of bad jokes. I have to keep coming up with new material.
I'm pretty sure we've had Joseph every day in his team
Yeah,
every
right.
single day.
Yeah, Illinois, if we had you all 3 rounds, dope. I like that. Pater, ego sum essurio. Solve essurio, ego sum pater. Favorite Curtown mods, you don't mean that, you.
Oh, what is that meme that somebody posted a while back? It was something like, Kana Mihi, Tain Wito, and she just goes, Puella, and he's like, what's going on? She goes, Declino.
Ah.
All right, I got another pirate joke.
Of course you do,
Yes, I want one.
Have you heard any good pirate jokes lately? Well, neither have I.
Danny.
Oh.
I'm surprised you haven't gone with the, why couldn't the pirate get into the cinema? Because the movie was rated R.
It's a classic. I'll add that to the repertoire.
Yeah.
The pirate joke where your grades are all high C's.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. My favorite album, so my ironic favorite musical album is called Murder on the High Seas because it is Florence Foster Jenkins, who is the worst opera singer of all time, but she believed that she was the best. So her dad never let her take music lessons, but he was rich. So he died and she inherited his money, and she would like give these performances, and people wanted to be invited because they were so bad. But in order to keep the performances going, they would like stuff their handkerchiefs in their mouths to like block the laughter and like clap really loud.
Wow.
So she thought that she was amazing, and she actually sold out Carnegie Hall before her death because people just wanted to see that train wreck that
Hold
bad.
on. I got to read this one to the whole class, so it's recorded for posterity on YouTube. Gregor, I was washing a car with a friend until they said, "Can't you just use a sponge?" This is reminiscent of that old Groucho Marx bit. I once shot an
Clear
elephant
to
in
start,
nitrogen.
guys. Sorry to interrupt the fun.
Our jokes
Very
now.
well. We will be responsible now.
Okay, so just as a reminder, you are all in the room for 2020 NJCL Certamen Intermediate Division Round 3. I will now read one practice questions for no points. Again, this does not count. This is just a practice question. This question does not necessarily reflect the difficulty of questions found in this tournament. Fake toss-up for no points. Which of the following temples was not on or next to the Capitoline Hill? Temple of Jupiter Optimus Maximus, Temple of Concord, Temple of Juno Moneta, Temple of Alex, Georgia 1, Alex.
Temple of Concord.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. CA3, Andrew.
Temple of Diana.
That is correct. So your first fake bonus for no points. On what other hill of Rome was the Temple of Diana located?
I'm fairly sure it was the Aventine. Can you paste the bonus into or toss up into the chat?
The toss-up, we don't.
We don't do that? Okay.
Except on passages.
Team, are we good with Aventine?
Sure.
Sure. Aventine, final answer.
That is correct. And your second fake bonus for no points. The Temple of the Divine Augustus in Rome is located between the Capitoline and what other hill?
Claire, do you know this? I'd go Palatine.
Okay, let's go with or I'll defer to Claire.
Let's go with between the Palatine Hill.
Your final answer.
Yes.
That is correct. So that was a full 20 for no points on fake toss-up 0. All right, we're going to actually start the round now. So can we get a break line? Great. Toss-up number 1, any player, any team. Who was admired by Nero for his verses, received Ornamenta Triumphalia for suppressing the Pisonian conspiracy, attained distinction as a jurist, served as consul in 90 AD, and ultimately succeeded Domitian? Andrew, California 3.
Titus.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Georgia 2, Shrikar.
Nerva.
That is correct. Your first bonus for Georgia. On what artifacts of Nerva's reign do we find phrases such as libertas publica, salus, aequitas, justitia, and concordia exercituum?
Artifacts. So, like, what do you think? Goblets, maybe paintings? There are no paintings, right?
I have no clue.
Wait, what do you think? Amphorae,
Maybe
jars?
laws, because like justitia is like justice or something.
But that's artifact. I think it's referring to a physical object in this.
Okay, your choice. Guess something. Anything.
Time.
Final answer. Final answer. Jars.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. I needed coins. So no points on your first bonus. Your second bonus. In order to maintain the Concordia Exercituum, what man did Nerva adopt as his heir?
Trajan, pretty sure.
Trajan. Final answer.
That is correct. So that's 15 points on toss-up 1 for Georgia.
Good job,
All right.
Shrikar.
Toss-up 2, any player, any team. Translate into idiomatic Latin using the name Andreas for Andrew. Andrew always wakes up at dawn. Illinois 2, Joseph.
Andreas semper surgit prima luce.
That is correct. Your first bonus for Illinois is what is the case and use of Luque? Can you please direct challenges to Liz? Thank you.
I mean, he's a player. He can.
Yeah, I was really sure that players could direct it to the general.
The rules
Okay.
that coaches have to go to assistant mods. I think it might need to be resolved. Just hear him real quick.
All right, go ahead.
I heard clearly that Joe said Andreas, which is an ending usually seen on like Greek stuff rather than Latin stuff, because he said Andreus, not Andreas.
Sorry, you heard Andreas. I also heard Andreas, which is what we had said to use for Andrew. Andre.
Oh, I thought you said us.
I said Andreas.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
I just said what I heard.
Right. Okay. So your first bonus for Illinois. What is the case and use of Luque?
I believe this is a ablative of time win because it's like at first light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Kind of. You're a little soft.
Oh, okay. Ablative time when, final answer.
That is correct. So 5 points on your first bonus. And your second bonus, now translate this sentence into Latin. Cynthia will rise within 3 hours.
Okay. Cynthia surget tribus horis, I believe, because surget surger is third, so surget, and then ablative of time within which tribus horis within 3 hours. Oh, good.
Cynthia surget tribus oris, final answer.
That is correct. So that's a full 20 for Illinois on toss-up 2. Toss-up 3, any player, any team. From what Latin word with what meaning do we derive the English word constellation? I've got Georgia 1, Alex.
Stella, star.
That is correct. So your first bonus for Georgia. What derivative of a Latin word meaning star is an adjective that would describe someone who held the door open for an old grandmother?
Stellar? No, that doesn't make sense. It would be like kind, I guess.
No. I can't think of it, but it shouldn't. I don't know why it would be kind.
You can go with stellar if you want. Can't think of
Yeah.
anything.
Final answer, stellar. Final answer, stellar.
Yeah, right. I heard you. I'm thinking. So the answer we've got here is considerate. Moderators, would we like to go into a breakout room, or how should we?
I don't think that word means that.
Yep.
I think it's pushing it.
I think it's pushing it as well. So for now, let's just mark it down. And for now, we're not going to award the points because considerate more closely aligns with the question that we were asked, what we were looking for. All right, your second bonus, give the nominative singular, genitive singular, and gender for the root of considerate.
Wait, not a singular. Wait, wouldn't it just be Stella? Okay, so wait, so Shrikar.
C day. Yeah, you sure? I mean, Stella, if you want to do it.
It says derivative from the Latin word meaning star as an adjective, so it would be Stella, right? So
Okay,
Stella, feminine, Stella, Stellae. Would it then final answer Stella, Stellae, feminine?
That's incorrect, but I believe we had a misprinted bonus 1. Sorry, just hold on one second, please.
Am I seeing what city? I posted bonus 1 for bonus 1.
I see both bonus 1.
Right, no, bonus 1 and bonus 2 are not coherent. Do you see in bonus 1 what derivative of a Latin word meaning star is an adjective that would describe someone, and we wanted to consider it, and then we're asking for the root of considerate, which is not.
The considerate is included in the wording of the second bonus.
Sorry?
Considerate is included in the wording of the second bonus. I don't see the issue.
Everything seems fine.
Am I just having a brain fart?
Right, because we want them to give the dictionary entry for the word at the root of considerate, which is
right. No, exactly. So we needed sideraris, but then bonus 1 is miswritten. My issue is bonus 1, not with bonus 2.
How is it miswritten?
It's a Latin word meaning star.
A Latin word.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so the problem was that there were several Latin words meaning star.
Yes.
Right.
Caution
no,
is good
exactly. Yeah. So that's no points on your second bonus. So that's 10 points for Georgia on toss-up 3. All right.
Did you want me to make? I'm sorry to interrupt. Did you want me to make a note of the first answer given on the score sheet?
What they gave stellar.
Stellar.
Yeah.
Just make a note of it for now, but we're not going to take it in the.
Yeah, they said stellar, but we're not taking it.
Gotcha.
All right. Toss-up 4, any player, any team. Book 5 of the Iliad primarily focuses on the successes of what hero who is aided by a.
Buzz.
Georgia 1, Alex.
Diomedes.
That is correct. Who is aided by Athena in wounding 2 other deities, Ares and Aphrodite. Georgia, your first bonus. In Book 6 of the Iliad, after they discover an ancestral guest friendship, Diomedes exchanges armor with what Trojan warrior?
I think it's Sarpedon.
Final answer, Sarpedon.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. It's Glaucus. In your second bonus, the Iliad says that Zeus took away Glaucus's wit, for he gave away armor of what metal in exchange for Diomedes' bronze armor?
Adamantine, probably.
What?
What metal? What other metal? They don't. Steel hasn't been invented.
No, it's that gold thing. It's the gold thing that like Chrysor.
Gotta be gold, yeah.
But it's like a special gold, isn't it? Like, okay.
Imperial gold.
Just say gold. I don't know.
Final answer, gold.
That is correct. So that's 15 points for Georgia on toss-up 4. Toss-up 5, any player, any team. Make the phrase totum corpus accusative Illinois, Joseph.
It would still be totem corpus.
That is correct. Accusative singular was the rest of the question. Your first bonus for Illinois. Make the phrase totem corpus dative singular.
Toti corpori, I believe. Can you repeat that, please?
Yes. Make the phrase totem corpus dative singular.
Yeah, toti corpori, because that has the whack genitive and dative there, right?
Toti corpori, final answer.
That is correct. In your second bonus, make the phrase totem corpus genitive plural.
Ooh, genitive plural. Okay. So I'm sorry, totorum, corporum, I believe. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah.
Okay, totorum corporum, final answer.
That is correct. So it's a full 20 for Illinois on toss-up 5. Can we get a score check and all webcams on, please, for toss-up 5?
All right, waiting for confirmation. Got it. All right. After 5 questions, California is yet to score. Georgia has 40 points, and Illinois also has 40 points.
All right, toss-up 6, any player, any team. Who worked around her inability to speak by waving a tap? CA3, Andrew?
Echo?
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. Illinois 2, Joseph?
Penelope?
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. No signal from Georgia, so I'll repeat the question. Who worked around her inability to speak by weaving a tapestry that informed her sister, Procne, of her brother-in-law's crimes? And I'll repeat the question. Who worked around her inability to speak by weaving a tapestry that informed her sister, Procne, of her brother-in-law's crimes? Georgia 2, Shrikar?
Creusa.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. The answer is Philomela, so that's no points on toss-up 6. Toss-up 7, any player, any team. Responde Latine, cuius filius diadumenianus prope Antiocham periit circa uno anno post mingentem caracellam ipse necaverat ut princeps fieret. I'll repeat the question. Responde Latine, cuius filius diadumenianus prope Antiocham periit circa uno. California 3, Andrew?
Patroclus?
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. Georgia 1, Alex?
Diocletian.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. I'll finish the question, the second reading of the question for Illinois. Responde Latine, cuius filius diadumenianus prope Antiocham periit circa uno anno post mingentem caracellam ipse necaverat ut princeps fieret. Illinois 2, Joseph?
Let's go with Titus.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. I needed Macrini with the correct case. So that's no points on toss-up 7. Toss-up 8, any player, any team. For the sentence, the Roman citizens will force all instigators of sedition out of the city, give the form of the verb pello needed to California 3, Andrew?
That would be Pellane.
Can you spell that, please? That is correct. So that's 10 points for California on toss-up 8. Sorry, I'm not done reading the bonus, obviously. So your first bonus, for the sentence, speak, Fido, good boy. Translate speak using a deponent verb.
Could you paste the bonus?
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm grabbing it.
You know how to do an imperative for a deponent?
Yeah, you use the passive imperative. So basically you take what the second principal part would be if it was a normal verb. So that would be loquere.
But it has to be
Loquere.
imperative. So it'd be loque.
No, trust me, that's the active form. The passive form is loquere.
It's
Loquere, final answer.
That is correct. And your second bonus, for the sentence, all of you will be compelled by the judge to complete your community service. What form of kogo would be needed to translate you will be compelled?
So it's second person plural.
Guys, is kogo collect or what was kogo real quick? Can anyone?
Compelled, kogo kogere. So it would be, this is not my final answer, but it would like kogemini?
Yeah, I agree on that. Kabir, are we good?
I believe that is correct.
Defer to Trisha.
Kogemini, final answer.
That is
We got
correct.
this, team.
That's a full 20 on toss-up 8 for California, and I just wanted to make a quick note about the score. They've accepted Stellar in other rooms, so we're going to award the points for Stellar to, I believe that was Georgia. All right. Toss-up 9, any player, any team. Of the phrases ne plus ultra, pro tempore, multum in parvo, and persona non grata, which is best described by the phrase big things come in small packs? Illinois 2, Joseph.
Multa in parvo.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. No signal from either California or Georgia, so I'll repeat the question. Of the phrases ne plus ultra, pro tempore, multum in parvo, and Georgia 2, Shrikar?
Multum in parvo.
That is correct. Needing multum in parvo. Big things come in small packages. So your first bonus for Georgia, of the phrases ne plus ultra, pro tempore, multum in parvo, and persona non grata, which is best described by the word perfection?
Can you repeat the
No,
phrases?
Ne plus ultra, pro tempore, multum in parvo, and persona non grata.
It's ne plus ultra, yeah.
Final answer, ne plus ultra.
That is correct. And your second bonus, of the phrases ne plus ultra, pro tempore, multum in parvo, and persona non grata, which is best described by the word unwelcome?
Persona non grata, yes.
Persona non grata, final answer.
That is correct. So that's a full 20 for Georgia on toss-up 9. Toss-up 10, any player, any team. Give a Latin antonym for initium. Illinois 2, Joseph.
Finis.
That is correct. Your first bonus for Illinois, give a Latin antonym for periculum.
Salus, right? Opposite of danger, like safety. Could you paste that bonus in chat, please?
Yeah, just took me a second.
Yeah, so salus.
Solus, final answer.
That is correct. And your second bonus, give a Latin antonym for laetitia.
Tristitia.
Yeah, tristitia.
This is one I got wrong at EL. Tristitia, final answer.
That is correct. So that's a full 20 for, on toss-up 10 for Illinois. And could we have a score check and all webcams on, please? Reem? Okay, there we go.
All right, just 1 second, sorry, confirming. Yes, okay. And with the adjusted bonus on question 3, our score after 10 is California has 20 points, Georgia has 65 points, and Illinois has 60 points.
All right, toss-up 11, any player, any team. What brother of Demetrius brought about Demetrius's execution by playing on the suspicion of their father Philip, ultimately leading to his succession to the throne of Macedon? California 3, Andrew?
Perseus?
That is correct. Your first bonus, what Pergamene king stoked the Roman suspicion of Perseus, ultimately leading to the Third Macedonian War?
Okay, guys, I'm nervous about it. Is it Attalus? Because I'm
I think
fairly
so.
sure the only.
I don't know. So,
Claire?
I don't know either.
Atlas, final answer?
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. I needed Eumenes the second.
Oh,
And your
geez.
second bonus, the Romans had no trouble reading geopolitical implications into Perseus's marriage to Laodice, who was the daughter of what Eastern king?
Excuse me.
about time.
What,
Are we
like
just gonna guess something dumb? Huh?
Jugurtha? Wrong time period.
I think this is around Punic Wars, so should we just say Massinissa? And
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I can know
okay,
better.
Massinissa, final answer.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. It's Seleucus the fourth. So that's 10 points to California on toss-up 11. Toss-up 12, any player, any team. Translate the following sentence into English. Atalanta est femina quae quam... Oh, California 3, Andrew. I need you to start your answer.
Atalanta is a woman that rather than accepting credit, gave credit to another.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat the question. Translate the following sentence into English. Atalanta est femina quae quam omnes celerius curere... Georgia 1, Alexander.
Atlanta is a woman who could run faster than anyone.
I'm not going to take that. I'll repeat the question. Translate the following sentence into English. Atalanta est femina quae quam omnes celerius curere possit. Illinois 2, Joseph.
Atalanta is a woman who could run more swiftly than everyone.
That is correct. The issue was anyone versus everyone on that. So Illinois, your first bonus, translate this sentence. Cum Atalanta celerima esset, aliquis tamen eam superavit. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm gonna actually go back because the rest of that was Georgia's answer was correct, and then anyone is fine versus everyone. That was my mistake. So no points for Illinois, so we're going to go back to the bonus for Georgia. Translate this sentence. Cum Atalanta celerima esset, aliquis tamen eam superavit.
So
Get the bonus.
Can you paste it in chat?
Yeah, sorry, give me a second.
Translate this sentence. Cum Atalanta celerima esset, aliquis tamen eam superavit.
What is aliquis?
Others.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, so
it's like someone.
So when Atalanta was very fast, since it's or maybe the fastest because it's Clarima. However, Super Raw. No one.
You
was
think it
able
might be
to...
with? No, it is one.
No, it's one. Yeah.
Time.
I need an answer, please.
When it
went to first, Ricard.
When Atalanta was the fastest, the others, however, were overcome.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. I needed, although Atalanta was the fastest, someone beat her nevertheless. That's a common construction. And your second bonus, translate this sentence. Si supereris ab Atalanta caput tuum sit remoturum positurumque supra hastam.
If you will, or
if you are overcome by Atalanta. Oh, it's the head thing. It's the your head. What's it?
Becomes. I think it's wait.
It's whoever lost to Atalanta got their head chopped off.
Yeah, but I don't know how to word it.
if you're beaten by, I guess we're just gonna have to put into colloquial English. If you're beaten by Atalanta.
Yeah, go ahead.
I need an answer, please.
If you're beaten by Atalanta, your head will be put onto above your above stone.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I needed if you should be bested or if you were beaten by Atalanta, your head would be removed and placed on top of a spear or atop a spear. So that's 10 points to Georgia on toss-up 12. Toss-up 13, any player, any team. What type of animal so frightened Batus that he lost his stammer? Georgia 1, Alex? I need an answer, please.
A mouse.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat the question. What type of animal so frightened Batus that he lost his stammer, ravaged Kithaeron until being killed by Alcathous, was part of the chimera together with a goat and a snake? And CA3, Andrew?
That would be
I need an answer, please.
I
need
lion.
That is correct. The rest of the question was, and terrorized Nemea before being strangled by Heracles for his first labor. Your first bonus, California. Others say that Heracles killed the Cytheronian or the Kithaeron lion because it had ravaged the flocks of what man, his stepfather?
Stepfather.
Oh, could you paste the bonus into the chat?
Yes, I'm grabbing it. That's my problem. Well,
I'll repeat while he's pasting it if you'd like. Okay, never mind, it's there.
sorry, gang.
Oh my god, why am I forgetting his name? Is it Amphitryon? The wife of...
Amphitryon, yeah.
Okay. Amphitryon, final answer?
That is correct. And your second bonus, Apollo fell in love with what woman when he saw her wrestling a lion on Mount Pelion?
Selene.
Oh.
Cyrene. No, Cyrene, sorry, Cyrene.
Okay, I defer to Trisha.
Cyrene, final answer.
That is correct. So that's a full 20 on toss-up 13 for California. Toss-up 14, any player, any team. Which of these provinces was furthest east? Epirus, Galatia, Judea, Numidia, or Rhytia? Illinois 2, Joseph.
Judea.
That is correct. Your first bonus for Illinois. Which Roman emperor renamed Judea to Syria Palestina?
Well, of course, I have not a clue.
This was, I think it was Hadrian for this.
All right.
Okay, Zoe. Wait, you said Hadrian?
Hadrian.
Hadrian, final answer.
That is correct. And your second bonus.
Oh, wow.
Put the provinces Epirus, Galatia, Judea, Numidia, and Rhytia in order progressing from farthest west to farthest east.
Oh, yikes.
Joe, you just give final answer.
Okay, so we know it ends with Judea. I don't know. I knew Numidia, I think, is like an F. Okay, so my guess would be Galatia. Defer to me.
Yeah, defer to Joe.
Okay, so in order from west to east would be Galatia, Numidia, Rhytia, Epirus, Galatia.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. It's Numidia, Rhytia, Epirus, Galatia, Judea.
Oops.
So it's 15 points for Illinois on toss-up 14. Toss-up 15, any player, any team. Complete the following analogy. Conor is to Conari as intersum. Illinois 2, Joseph.
Inter-essay?
That is correct. As intersum is to blank. Your first bonus, Illinois. Complete the following analogy. Conor is to conatum esse as frango is to blank.
Okay, so that's a perfect.
That's just
yeah. So it gives you it would be in the active for frango, right? Because this is the active.
Yeah.
So it would be frango frangere fregi, so fregisse, I believe, with accent over the freight,
And
right?
need an answer, please?
Bragissa, final answer.
That is correct. And your second bonus, complete the following analogy. Conor is to conare as Duco is to blank.
That's actually what Andrew was talking about. This is the imperative. So this would just be Duke. Yeah.
Duke, final answer.
That is correct. So it's a full 20 on toss-up 15 for Illinois. And after 15, could we get webcams on and a score check, please?
All right. After 15 questions, we have California with 50 points, Georgia with 75 points, and Illinois with 95 points.
Okay. Toss-up 16, any player, any team. There you go. Responde latine. Cuius oculi in cauda pavonis positi sunt a unone. Illinois 2, Joseph?
Argi.
That is correct. Your first bonus, responde latine. Quem custodiebat argus antequam caecus factus est.
I've never had to decline Argus or Io before. I don't know. How would you give the accusative of Io?
Ionum? I don't know. Would you say like Ionis?
That would be my guess. Although I'm tempted to say it's
I might have
Greek.
heard that before, but
Io, I know Ionis feminine, so then Ionem would. That's
That's what I was thinking, but I don't know.
yeah. That seems logical.
Okay,
I need an answer,
Ionem,
please.
final answer.
That is correct. And your second bonus, responde latine. Qua in regione est perfectum it iter ionis post mortem argi.
In what region is the perfect journey? In what region did Io complete her journey after the death of Argus? Didn't she run
That
to
was
like
she
Africa?
ran like Egypt.
Or to Egypt? Yeah. So in Aigupto, the
Aigupto?
classic, right? Because in what region in Aigupto?
In Aigupto, final answer.
That is correct. So that's a full 20 for Illinois on toss-up 16. Toss-up 17, any player, any team. In round 1, we asked you about the English word repugnant. What synonym of repugnant is a derivative of a Latin word meaning taste? California 3, Andrew?
Disgusting.
That is correct. Your first bonus, what synonym of disgusting is a derivative of a Latin word meaning roll?
Meaning roll.
Is that, can where to be roll? I think so.
Yeah, I mean,
I know at least
if you could
Okay,
figure
so
out
what would the word be if it were where to?
adverse, no.
Oh god.
Repulsive.
Perverse.
Repulsive.
Perverse.
Perverse. Yeah.
Perverse, final answer.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. It's revolting. In your second bonus, what
Can I
synonym-
challenge that?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a note of that.
They said perverse.
Yeah.
Okay.
And your second bonus, what synonym of revolting is a derivative of horreo, a Latin word meaning to bristle?
So horrific.
Abhorrent.
Abhorrent, yeah.
Okay. Abhorrent, final answer.
That is correct. So that's 15 and a possible 20, but for now we're taking 15 on toss-up 17 for California. Toss-up 18, any player, any team. In death, what pair of brothers became either the constellation, CA3, Andrew?
That would be the Gemini.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Georgia 2, Shrikar?
Castor and Pollux.
That is correct. Became either the constellation Gemini or became Saint Elmo's fire if one ignores the rumors that they spent alternate days on Olympus and in Hades. And are you still challenging that, California?
Yes, because the Gemini technically is the way to refer to them, so I think I should have been prompted.
Hang on one second.
Yeah.
Keep the chat clean, kids.
We're getting some brief responses here from the group me.
Okay.
I would ask kindly that we get a different question. That's the way I
Hold on,
suggest.
we've got something from Boss Lady.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're saying no prompt on that because Gemini was in the question, and that's straight from the chair.
Can I say that he buzzed in before you said Gemini? So
He took a gamble by buzzing in early.
I'm sorry, that's irrelevant.
That's the
So
game.
we're gonna go with was that Georgia? Yes. We're gonna go with Georgia on those bonuses. So that's 10 points so far for Georgia on toss up 18. Toss up 18, your first bonus for Georgia. Polydeuces was originally immortal, like what sister of his, who is sometimes called a daughter of Zeus and Nemesis?
Getting your question.
Nike victory.
Sure, try it.
That sounds good.
Final answer, Nike.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The answer is Helen. And your second bonus, Castor was originally mortal, like what sister of his, the mother of Erigone and Chrysothemis?
Europa.
Final answer, Europa.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. It's Clytemnestra. That's 10 points on toss-up 18 for Georgia.
Shikar, you're useless.
I know, sorry.
Toss-up 19, any player, any team. Listen carefully to the following Latin passage, which I will read twice, then responde latine to the questions that follow. Lacerta sibi putavit, etiam plus cibi me expectat in domo ilius ursae. Maxima cum difficultate lacerta se levavit e flumine et ursam secuta est, avida magnam canam edre. Nescivit autem ursulos a patre urso servari, et patrem in animo habere aliquid edre tantum quam lacertam. I'll repeat. We're going to responde latine. Lacerta sibi putavit, etiam plus cibi me expectat in domo ilius ursae. Maxima cum difficultate lacerta se levavit e flumine, et ursam secuta est, avida magnam canam edre. Nescivit autem ursulos a patre urso servari, et patrem in animo habere aliquid edere tantum quam lacertam. The question. Quomodo lacerta? Illinois 2, Joseph.
Maximae cum difficultatis.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. California 3, Andrew.
Maxima cum difficultate.
That is correct. The question was Quomodo lacerta e flumine se levavit.
Can I challenge for you? I used the genitive of. Oh.
You also.
I'm sorry.
You also said cum, yeah.
Yes, my bad.
No problem. All right, your first bonus for California. Cur lacerta ursam secuta est.
Can you repeat the passage or like paste it in the chat?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah.
I've got like a million things that I'm grabbing. It's my bad. There's the passage. And
bonus, please.
And here comes the question. There you go.
Lacerta. Let's see here.
It's in third line, I believe.
Yeah. Wait, no. Kibi me expectavit.
Third or fourth.
No, he said he. Okay, so
It just
how about
said-
lacerta vult? Okay, wait.
Tell us first. Like it says to eat a big meal.
Yeah. Should we go
You
with
need
La
time,
Carta
city.
vult?
I need an answer, please.
I'll give the answer. La Carta vult edere magnam canam.
I'm sorry, I needed the past there because it was secuta est, so voluit. Or I could have taken ut magnam cadam ederet, or voluit, or a variety of other things, but I just needed the past tense. So no points on bonus 1 and bonus 2. Quem non expectabat la carta?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's look at the Nescuit.
Nescuit. So he did not know that Ursulos is like bear cubs
Yeah.
were protected by their father.
Okay, so should I just basically copy and paste that, like from Nescuit to Serwari, but minus the Autem?
Yeah.
Okay. Final answer, Nescuit Ursulos a patre urso servari. Oh, wait.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. I needed patrem or ursum in the accusative. That's
Oh my God, that was the okay. I'm being.
And for Ream, Illinois 1 on my screen, it was Illinois 2. So that's why I called on Illinois 2. So that is 10 points on toss-up 19 for California. And can we get a score check and all webcams on before toss-up 20, please?
All right. After 19, we have California with 75 points, Georgia with 85 points, and Illinois with 115 points.
All right, so we're going to the final toss-up 20, any player, any team. According to Livy, what king's reign included building projects? California 3, Andrew.
Okay, then.
I need an answer, please.
Tarquinius Priscus.
That is correct. Such as draining the area for the forum and starting construction on the Circus Maximus, but ended in murder at the hands of his predecessor's sons. Your first bonus. Who was Priscus's wife who predicted his kingship and ensured the reign of his successor?
Tanaquil, right, guys?
Yeah, Tanaquil, final answer.
That is correct.
Oh, yeah.
And your second bonus, who was the successor who brought the sons of Ancus Marcius to justice before it was revealed that Priscus was dead?
This is too much info. It's just the successor. We don't need to worry about.
Who brought the sons to justice?
Okay.
Oh,
Should
Servius
we
Tullius.
just go with Servius Tullius? They're trying to trip us up.
Yeah, Servius Tullius.
Time.
Yeah,
And
Servius Tullius.
That is correct. So it's a full 20 on toss-up 20 for California. And can we get a final score check, please?
The final score is confirming. California ended with 95, Georgia ended with 85, and Illinois ended with 115.
Good game.
Yeah, good game, everyone.
I want to thank the players for a good round and our audience members for joining today. I also want to thank our behind-the-scenes staff and convention organizers. The Tech Help and Secondary moderator will now paste the digital scoreboard into the chat right now so you can see how your favorite teams are doing. So if we can get, there we go. All right, good game, guys.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna start letting everybody else in.
Thanks for reading, and thank all the mods and timekeepers and everyone.
Good game, everybody.
Thank you.
Good luck with California advance.
All right.
Hey, Henry,
Good
my internet,
game,
I did a speed
everyone.
test and it's not pretty.
Okay.
I'm going to actually work on my internet tomorrow. I'll
Okay.
probably like miss some of our editing because I feel like I actually just bought a new modem and a mesh.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend tomorrow trying to get those up.
Okay. It's all right. I think I'm scheduled to do advanced anyway.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want to make you do extra.
I love reading Kurtaman. This is great.
Okay, good. I actually like it too, but in
It's
case
like
you
a
don't.
happy accident that your internet kind of crapped out. I just
Very
get to read
well.
more
I don't really
rounds.
mind the copy and pasting either. So this will work fine.
Liz, can you check with the group me to see if we're good to do the?
We are good to start.
Can we do that makeup
So I think
question
that. Hang on. We are not set to do the makeup question because multiple teams have the same ones.
Got it.
So we are going to get clearance to start that, but we can pregame.
All right. So, hi, Massachusetts. I know that you need a question, but we're going to wait for a go ahead on that. In the meantime, we'll do the rest of our pregame. Go ahead, set yourselves up accordingly with your postal abbreviation and a number 1 through 4. Thanks, Dante, for turning your camera on here before the match. I know you like it off. Everybody else should turn them on while we're hanging out. We're all friends here.
I'm going to stop video, but I'll be back in less than a minute, I'm sure. So.
And I'm going to check the participants list, make sure I don't have people lingering in the waiting room.
I didn't come to this Certamen to make friends. No, I'm kidding.
Right. I already had friends when I came to this Certamen. Yeah, Danny, you got time. So let's just do a quick scroll through. We are expecting California, Wisconsin, and Massachusetts. I see 4 players from California and a coach. Hi, coach. I see 3 players and an alt from Massachusetts and a bunch of coaches. Hi, coaches. In Wisconsin, I see 1 4 and 2 alts. I see 2 1s from Wisconsin. You need to fix that. Yes, I do want alts having their cameras off during the rounds.
Ollie, you should change your number.
Yes, can we only have 1 instance of a number on a team, please? All right, so now I see a Wisconsin 1, I see a Wisconsin 3, and a 4. And now I see a 2, so that should add up now, 1, 2, 3, and 4. A couple of alts hanging out, good to see you, and coach here. Dope, 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 dope.
Checking the group me. Somebody read some bony, but I don't know if it's the same
No,
ones.
there are 2
There's
sets
different ones.
of
I think it's the
bony
other ones.
going on.
Other set. Set 2.
I have a question. So this came up a couple times last round and maybe once yesterday. It's not like a regular thing that happens. But when like a bonus question starts and the team asks for, the moderator to repeat, or it hasn't yet been posted in the chat, does that time count? Like,
you keep counting the time. It's the moderator's discretion to perceive if there were technical difficulties in getting the question, and they're counting a couple extra seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, you get to just keep going, because in a regular round, if you're asked to reread, time continues to count against the team even as you speak. So
okay, I was just checking in.
A good question.
Henry, I'm going to grab water real quick. I'll be right back.
Perfect. Do you think she's going to mind if I rename her assistant mod?
Shh.
Yeah, no one say anything. There we go. I am your moderator. Look at me. Look at me. I am your moderator now.
Do we have everybody?
I think it looks like we have everybody.
Oh, I'm so happy when they all are here. Yay. Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna just like do pregame stuff until Liz tells me that we have to go ahead to do like the makeup question. So hello, welcome. I'm your moderator. My name is Henry. A lot of you know me. You're advanced kids. I know many of you too. I'm stalling while I pull up the pregame sheet. Don't mind me, as I obviously do that. Great. So you all have renamed yourselves because you are great and on top of your things. Can I get a buzzer check, I guess? Can I get everyone with a 1 designation? Yes, Allie, you can. Or Ollie. We have time. So there's all the 1s. Can I get the 2s except for Ollie? Cool. Can I get the 3s? And the 4s. Awesome. I see 2 4s. Do we have a Wisconsin 4? There's Wisconsin 4. Hey, Niels. Did we see if Ollie actually left? Okay, then I'm going to keep an eye, or someone keep an eye on the waiting room. You all have functional cameras, hooray. Don't have an electronic device at hand, don't have an open book on your desk or anything. If you've got a bookshelf behind you, that's fine. I don't know. It'd be very obvious if you reach for it, and we'll all look at you with shame, and you'll feel bad about it. Yeah, don't do that, Isabel. I see that.
My arm becomes like 10 feet long.
It's a great editing trick if you do. Great. You can have a piece of paper or a window or both. I don't know, it's your life. Like, do what you want. I recommend only having one of those things if you're going to do it. Now I'm going to introduce myself proper. Hi, I'm Henry Schott. I am your moderator for this evening. I am living in Missouri. I used to live in Florida, but I'm with Missouri now. Woohoo. I'm being assisted by my lovely assistant co-moderators, Liz Davidson of Georgia and City. Do you want me to say Wisconsin or?
Yeah, I'm from Wisconsin.
All right, Wisconsin. And our absolutely stellar tech help of Danny, Mary, and Althea, who are all wonderful people. We love them very much because they do a fantastic job at keeping the lights on in this theater. Audience, that goes for alternates, coaches, and I don't know, anyone else who's in here. Don't have your cameras on. As much as I like you, I want to see the players if they have their cameras on. Yes, did we let Wisco 2 back in and they haven't renamed themselves? Okay, still coming back. Okay. Great. Keep checking the SCAD app for upcoming sessions. Don't forget that many colloquia are pre-recorded and you can listen to them anytime. By participating in this session, you are agreeing to abide by the NJCL Code of Conduct and the guidelines, which I will go over. Do not record any audio or video without express permission. The moderator, that's me, and the tech assistant have the authority to remind participants of the guidelines and to remove a participant from Zoom for not following the guidelines and/or the NJCL Code of Conduct. You're all advanced. This is round 3. You know all this. I have to remind you, though, your screen may be different from mine. My screen, however, is law, and we're going with that. Wait until you are recognized, and I will recognize you by saying your name and from whatever state. So, for instance, Kyle from Wisconsin or Ethan from Massachusetts. At which point you may then give an answer. Well, no toss-up question. Zoom audience, you know this is round 3, but please be quiet for the duration of the round. At score checks 5, 10, and 15, you can clap with the Zoom emojis. You may also type encouraging words in the chat at those score breaks. However, at toss-up 19, you may not type words in the Zoom chat because we got places to be and things to do, but you may clap with the Zoom reactions. Aurelia passage time. Can I get someone to post the Aurelia passage?
Yes. Sorry, we were discussing about who's. I was taking a challenge from last round.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's my pregame? Got it.
Great. Getting it. I'll wait until.
All right. So just to clarify, I will be posting things in the chat, and City will be taking challenges. So if anybody has a challenge to send,
yeah, we still have that point of the pregame to get to, I think.
Fair enough.
So here's the Aurelia passage. Read along as I recite the Aurelia passage. Aurelia, qui urps placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua ingenti et equo suo. Tredecem ludos magnos Iovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem hic equus iratus domum recurre coepit. Eheu. Are there lingering questions about my Latinity? And whoever's got some noise going on, that is uncool. Great. Hearing no such objections to my Latinity, I assume it's great, and I thank you for stroking my ego. I now remind the coaches and players that there should be no exclamations about consultation or other such things during the round. If you have a challenge with a question in the round and you are a coach, please DM Liz, the assistant mod, or City, one of them. I think Liz said to send them to City. Yeah. Players, if you have a problem during the round, you should feel free to speak up and say, excuse me, moderator, I have a problem and I'd like to address it here. Air my grievance, as you were. Coaches should not be doing that. Great. Moderators have the discretion to make rulings during the rounds. If there's an issue, please direct it to the Certamen chair, Jenny Luongo, if we can't resolve it in here. Please be polite and respectful of our judgment. We're human just like you, and we want to have fun with our friends and play Certamen. While you have starred yourselves as captains, I'm going to just listen for final answer on Boney. So on Boney questions, say final answer, I'm taking it. If we're calling time, I'm taking the next thing that comes out of your team as your answer. Great. Are there lingering... Oh my goodness, Wisconsin, what is up with your internet today and your computers? I see Wisconsin 3, so are we all good, Wisconsin? All right, okay, cool. I see all 4 of you. Procedural questions for me while I double check our... our status on getting this makeup question in. We appreciate your patience, by the way. It's no convention without crazy stuff going on in Certamen rounds. God, everyone's camera's off. I feel so alone. Althea, it's just you and me. Oh, hi, Mary.
I'm hiding from the world.
I didn't want to make you feel so alone.
Oh, thank you.
My internet is new guy tonight, so.
I don't have object permanence. If you guys don't have your cameras on, I don't think you exist. Remind myself that I'm here for the students, not the other way around, and that everyone should have a good time. Yeah. What? I don't know. I'm just reading the pregame. I never got this far. Usually we start reading the round at that point.
How will I sustain myself without the tears of children?
I don't know.
We're kidding. We love y'all and we want you to have a good time.
Whoop, whoop. So the reason we're holding off on doing this replacement one is like a bunch of people are getting it, and so we're just doing our best to minimize any sort of whatever. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I do as I'm told. I read the questions.
I like these 3 states. These are good. I used to live in 2 out of 3 of them, and then I go to Wisconsin a lot. These are good states, good times.
They're all right states.
I
don't want these
associations with all.
I don't want these states to get big heads.
But
how do pirates know that they're pirates?
Oh no! I thought if we didn't mention it, he wouldn't do.
Yes. Okay. I have to know. How do they know?
They think, therefore they are.
Oh.
Danny, have you ever considered writing for World Series of Certamen?
No.
That's right, Jinwoo. That is pretty anti-pog.
I mean, I don't know a whole lot of Latin. You know all the Latin I know, right? Quid pro quo, sic transit gloria. I didn't know gloria.
What? Gloria
I was
sick?
thinking of how can we make... I was thinking how we can make that pirate joke work with like cogito ergo sum, you know? I pirate, therefore I am pirato ergo sum.
You'd have to change like where the, you know, because in there the joke would be ergo.
Yeah.
Argo.
Oh, that's definitely the pirate's favorite ship name.
Yeah.
Without question.
Okay, cool. We have to go ahead to read this makeup bonus. So, hey, Massachusetts, I hope you're all sitting there.
Party, ready to paste it?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that we got everyone sitting here because their cameras are off and I don't know what they're doing.
Children, I'm clearing this chat. Chatter must stop for the moment.
Yeah. Can I get at least like an affirmation that Massachusetts is like at their keyboards?
Okay, fair enough. I can be clear for that.
Cool, great. Thank you. So here is your replacement bonus. This is moderator's error. in your favor. Which of the following words, if any, is not derived from the same Latin word? Jeopardy, opportunity, portion, depart, party.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's probably Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Because Jeopardy is Yocus, right?
Yocus, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's Yocus plus par, but the others don't seem to come from par, so that doesn't change anything. Okay, so Jeopardy, final answer.
I'm sorry, we were looking for opportunity.
Okay.
Okay. Liz, would you go, or City, one of you message that no points on that bonus for Massachusetts.
Ciao.
Great, thanks. In that case, let's see. We don't have the general go-ahead. We just have the go-ahead for that. So.
I can also verbally deliver if need be.
Oh, that's right. You're just right there, Danny.
We can old school it.
You just mute yourself. Hi.
I got this pad here. It's called a Post-it notepad. It's really
what?
cool what you do.
What in the
You
Sam?
write on it first off here.
This is some newfangled technology, tell you what.
So you write on it.
Cool.
And you can peel it off. And you can stick it on things.
Oh my god. And he's gone.
So cool. So cool. And look.
We like to have fun here.
Where did he go? He came back.
I told you, I don't have object permanence.
Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
I already used my one dad joke in another room, but I don't think anybody was here for it. And
I was here for it.
You were. That's right. I only have like.
Go ahead.
I like. I was thinking about moving to Switzerland. I hear the flag is a big plus.
Can I say something?
Yes, Kyle.
So last round, like I kept trying to talk, and like for some reason, like with Zoom, my computer just has like weird noise, and like the moderator couldn't understand me.
Okay.
So most of the time, I'm gonna type my answer.
Okay. For what it's worth, Kyle, I clearly hear you right now.
Okay, that's cool.
But that's fine. If you need to type, if you want to type, that's cool.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I guess like to that end, just as a note, if you're typing your answers and you happen to be like translating a sentence, I would like to know when you are done translating the sentence. So while like the final answer rule applies for Boney, I would also like to impose it on typing translations, just so I know when you're done. Cool. It's not really come up. Most people have been talking, but I understand your situation. It's such a populated Zoom room with all these coaches and alts. It's great. I love it. Just scrolling through.
Yeah, it's nice. A whole room of people we can't see, but we know you're here. We feel your presence.
There's an awful lot of silence in this game. Sounds like we need a joke.
Oh, I don't know about
really-
that, Danny. I think we're about to get the go-ahead, like any second now, maybe.
I can tell a
You're enjoying
super
the silence.
mean ancient zinger that I would not ever say to an actual person because it's so mean. But it's a clean one. There's some that are not. But one of my favorite texts that I ever read in my Coptic class back in the day was the sayings of philosophers, and one of them is Diogenes the philosopher saw an idiot sitting on a rock, and he said, "Look, a stone sits upon a stone."
Ha.
Huh.
Ethan, you've been volunteered as having a joke for us. Would you like to share it with the whole class?
I'm not really sure what he means by that.
Do you have a joke?
I'm sure I can think of one. I'll get back to you.
I'm
on
sorry,
the
I
edge
need
of
your
my seat.
answer. I'm going to call time.
I'm starting my answer right now.
Okay.
Very slowly.
What do you call a deer with no eyes?
Here, I have
You
a
said this one yesterday.
I did. It's a no idea. Haha.
I couldn't
I have
remember
a
the answer.
completely original joke for you.
I thought it was going to be deer blind.
You got the go.
We got the go ahead to start.
Oh
You're all
my God.
saved.
We're saved.
Oh, cool.
All right. Let's clear the machine from all our fun joke chatter.
I shall.
I will now read one practice question worth 0 Certamen points, but worth all the bragging points that you want for this round. These points are spendable only in this round and no others. This question does not necessarily reflect the difficulty of questions found within this tournament. Toss up. On November 9th, 63 BC, Ethan from Massachusetts.
Cicero.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. On November 9th...
We got a California.
Oh, thank you. Rupert, California.
Adeline.
I'm not going to take it. I'll repeat. On November 9th, 63 BC, what speech of Cicero was delivered from the rostrum ad populum? Kyle from Wisconsin.
In Catalina.
I need more.
The first one.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It was the second one. Nobody gets bragging rights. You all have to sit here with 0 bragging rights. Feel it wash over you. We're going to move on. This is now toss-up 1 worth real points for the real round that we're playing. Can we get a clear? I will do the clear. We're clear. Now I got it. Toss-up number 1 for any player. Who led the Senate to reject Tiberius Gracchus's treaty? I've got Kyle from Wisconsin.
Octavius.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Ethan, Massachusetts.
Scipio Aemilianus.
Scipio Aemilianus is correct. The rest of the question. Tiberius Gracchus's treaty saving the army of Gaius Hostilius Mancinus when it had been trapped by the Numantines, then himself captured the city of Numantia in 133 BC. Bonus 1. Some have supposed that Tiberius Gracchus undertook his land reform bills in part to take revenge on Scipio by taking control of the very land Scipio would need for his veterans. Gracchus had also appointed a political arch-enemy of Scipio Aemilianus to the Land Commission. Who was this?
Is this the man Appius Claudius Pulcher?
I mean, it's either him or Gaius Gracchus, so probably.
Yeah, and it's not.
Appius
Yeah,
Claudius.
it's going to be the Pulcher guy, I assume. Okay, Appius Claudius Pulcher, final answer.
That is correct. Bonus 2. Tiberius himself, of course, was killed when he tried to run for re-election. Who led the mob of senators that killed Tiberius Gracchus?
Scipio Nasica.
Yeah, Scipio Nasica, final answer.
Scipio Nasica is correct for a full 20 points on toss-up number 1. Toss-up number 2 for any player. Translate into English. Adventus sociorum saluti festis Roman. Ali, Wisconsin.
The arrival of the comrades made the Roman friends tired.
Dante, Massachusetts.
The arrival of the allies was for safety for the tired Romans.
Yeah. That's fine. So the arrival of their allies was a salvation, safety, or health, or for safety for the tired. Yeah, it was awkward English. Give me what's on the page. Bonus 1. What 2 uses of the dative are illustrated in that sentence?
Yeah, purpose and reference. Yeah, okay. Purpose and reference, final answer.
That is correct, or I could have taken double dative. Bonus 2. What use of the genitive is illustrated in that sentence?
The subjective genitive.
Right.
Yeah, subjective, final answer.
Subjective is correct for a full 20 on toss-up 2. Toss-up number 3 for any player. What name is shared by related Megarians, a general whose daughter, Endeus, married Ayaka, Jin Woo from Massachusetts?
Gyron.
Could you say that again?
Gyron.
When you're unmuting, I'm like losing a sound. Thank you for typing it. Yes, Skyron. I kept hearing like Chiron, but there was an extra sound. The rest of the question. And an outlaw who compelled travelers to wash their feet, then pushed them off a cliff into the jaws of a sea turtle. Bonus 1. What pair, the sons of Iacchus and Endeus, killed their half-brother Phocus at their mother's request?
Is this the men Peleus and Telamon?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, Peleus and Telamon, final answer.
Peleus and Telamon is correct. Bonus 2. Theseus killed Skyron, the outlaw, while traveling to Athens from what city?
Is it Trojan?
Yeah.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, that's... Yep, Troyzen, final answer.
Troyzen is correct for a full 20 on toss-up 3. Toss-up number 4 for any player. The duel between Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr is the climactic moment of the musical Hamilton. From what Latin noun, with what Dante, Massachusetts.
Bellum, meaning war.
Bellum, meaning war, is correct. From what Latin noun, with what meaning do we derive the noun duel? Bonus 1. When entire units of the Roman army were found guilty of major crimes, generals culled a tenth of the soldiers responsible, a process known as decimatio. From what Latin word, with what meaning, do we derive cull?
Okay. That is a good question. Perhaps it is colum, meaning filter or sieve.
I don't know, so go for it.
That would make the most sense, I think. So colum, meaning filter.
I'm sorry, we're looking for Lego to choose or colligo to collect. So bonus 2. Such crimes included insubordination, revolt, and cowardice. Give the Latin roots and their meanings of 2 of those crimes.
So revolt is from, I guess, actually, insubordination is definitely from ordo, meaning order, and cowardice is from cauda, meaning tail.
All right, go for those.
All right. Insubordination is from ordo, meaning order, and cowardice is from cauda, meaning tail.
That is
Final answer.
correct. That's my bad for jumping, but you're right. And revolt comes from wolwo. So that is 15 on 4. We move on to toss-up number 5 for any player. Aelius Stylo and Varo Reati. Kyle from Wisconsin. Answer, please. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Dante, Massachusetts.
Let's go with Plautus.
Plautus is correct. Varro Reatinus wrote on the authenticity of works attributed to what author of Erudanes, Poenulus, Mostellaria, and 18 other comedies? Bonus 1. Volcatius Sedigitus ranked Plautus second among 10 comedic playwrights. Which comedic playwright, who was the author of Plocium, was ranked first by Sedigitus?
Yeah, Caecilius Statius, final answer.
It's my boy, Caecilius Statius. Bonus 2. What writer of Fabulae Palliatae entitled Caupuncula and Pancratiastes was ranked last by Sedigitus?
This is Ennius. Yeah, Ennius, final answer.
Ennius is correct for 20 points on toss-up 5, and our score after 5.
Okay, our score after 5. California has yet to score. Massachusetts has 95 points, and Wisconsin is yet to score.
All right, cheer wildly. And I want to see those cameras at the score check, people. Yeah. Yeah. Great. Awesome. I see you all. You're all wonderful people. All right. Get yourself readjusted, set up. We're clearing the buzzers. Yeah. All right. Toss-up number 6 for any player. Listen carefully to the following Latin passage, which I will read twice. Then responde latine to the questions which follow. Vos in Sabinis nata quidam patri familiae dicitur miranda magnitudine ac specie, fixa per multas aetates cornua in vestibulo templi Dianae monumentum ei fuere miraculo. I will repeat. Vos in Sabinis nata quidam patri familiae dicitur miranda magnitudine ac specie, fixa per multas aetates cornua in vestibulo templi Dianae monumentum ei fuere miraculo. Your question. Cur haec vos Ali, Wisconsin.
Magnitude ac specie.
Could you please repeat that? You cut out for me a little bit.
Sorry. Magnitude ac specie.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. No, Kyle's also Wisconsin. Dante, Massachusetts.
Magnitudine ac specie.
Yeah, that's what I needed. Yeah, so it's magnitude instead of magnitudine. Bonus 1 for Massachusetts. Ubi erant cornua huius bovis multas aetates.
In vestibulo templi Dianae. Yeah.
Go for it.
Yep. In vestibulo templi Dianae. Final answer.
Yep, that's perfectly good answer. Bonus 2. Cur cornua ibi fixa sunt.
Okay, so why were the horns attached there? I guess it's to be like a monument for the miracle. So let's just do like ut monumentum ei miraculo essent. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Ut monumentum ei miraculo essent. Final answer.
Yeah, that works for 20 points on toss-up number 6. Toss-up number 7 for any player. What type of animal killed a child who was laid on a bed of parsley? So many people. Isabel, California. Snake is correct. So the rest of the question. Laid on a bed of parsley for safekeeping, filled the bridal chamber of Admetus and Alcestis, guarded the original shrine at Delphi before being killed by Apollo, and replaced the hair of Medusa. Snake. Bonus 1 for California. Name the child who was laid on a bed of parsley for safekeeping by his nurse, Hypsipyle.
Okay. I am pretty sure this is not my final answer. I'm typing it in the chat.
Is it?
It might be that, but if you know it,
Do you think it's Lycurgus?
I'm pretty sure it starts with an
I
E.
need an answer.
Eurydice then?
Epheltes, final answer.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay, so I see that you've typed it. Let me do a little with my moderators here. So we're gonna just about it.
All right.
I mean, it's a bonus. I guess we could just like talk about this, but yeah, I'm leaning towards that. Yeah, the very aggressive Liz. Yes, I see what we're saying. Yeah, Yeah, we're gonna take it. Yeah. Okay. We're in agreement. All three of us. We're gonna take it. The name on the page is Opheltes with an O, but like it's close enough. Opheltes. So if you have problems with that, any of the coaches, we're taking it. Bonus 2. Name the serpentine guardian of the original shrine at Delphi who was killed by Apollo.
Python, right?
Yeah.
Good with that?
Yeah.
Python, final answer.
Python is correct for 20 points on toss-up 7. We're going to now move on to toss-up number 8. Excuse me. Toss-up number 8 for any player. What author's religious views were so strict that he wrote a De Corona claiming Kyle, Wisconsin?
Augustine.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Isabel, California. Tertullian is correct. The rest of the question. Claiming military service as incompatible with the Christian faith and a de spectaculis, it discouraging Christians from taking part in theatrical spectacles, and converted to a strict non-orthodox sect known as monasticism. Tertullian. Bonus 1, California. What work of Tertullian, written in 197 AD, was written in the form of a speech addressed to governors of the provinces which sought to defend Christians from the attacks of pagans?
Lauren.
We do have. Oh shoot. Probably add odd. I'll just type it.
Okay. Ooh, isn't that to the?
I know
Yeah,
it's two Christians awaiting execution, but
I wouldn't go with this
I
one.
wouldn't go with that.
yeah, okay.
I need
I'd
an
go
answer.
I'd go with like apologia or something.
Answer.
Okay, sure.
Ad gubernatoris.
I'm sorry, we're looking for apologeticum or apologeticus.
Oh.
Bonus 2. What other Christian apologist series of 81 letters provides information on the nature of life in Africa Proconsularis and the persecutions occurring in Christian communities during the 3rd century AD?
I am not sure about this one.
Yeah, neither am I.
Do you have an idea?
Oof.
Just make something up.
Wait, do you have any idea? Like
I'm
anything
thinking
at all?
Commodian.
Time. I need an answer.
Commodian.
Sorry, it's Cyprian. Thascius Caecilius Cyprian. No. So that is 10 points on 8. And we move on. Toss-up number 9 for any player. Give the Latin word which means in the works of or Ali, Wisconsin.
Apud.
Apud, or in the presence of was the rest of the question. Bonus 1. What other Latin word as a preposition means in the presence of and as an adverb means face to face?
It's Polon, I'm pretty sure, Kyle.
I believe it's coram.
No, because polon can be an adverb too, right?
Well,
Oh wait,
okay,
coram.
coram.
Okay, yeah, you're probably right actually.
Okay. Coram, final answer.
Coram is correct. Bonus number 2. What Latin adverb means duly or according to custom?
It's probably like related to most in some way, right?
I would just say more, but that's obviously just the average singular.
What about okay, wait, custom is consuetudo, right? What if we just said consuetudine, like by custom?
That's a good guess.
Go for it.
I need an answer.
Final answer.
I'm sorry, consuetudine is not correct. We're looking for rite. Rite. So that's 15 on 9. We move on to toss-up number 10 for any player. Responde aut Anglicae aut Latine. Quem Diocletianus nominavit Herculeo Dante, Massachusetts.
Maximian.
Maximian or Maximianus or Maximianum. The rest of the question was Herculeum Augustum. Bonus 1. Responde Latine. In qua provincia habitavit Diocletianus postquam abdicavit?
Okay, so where did he live? What province after he abdicated? Is this Dalmatia? Yeah. Okay, so in Dalmatia, final answer.
In Dalmatia is correct. Bonus 2. Responde Latine. Quale aedificium maximum Constantinus finivit inter arcum Titi et Forum?
So what kind of building did Constantine finish between the Arch of Titus and the Forum? I think this is a basilica.
Go for it.
Okay. Sure.
Does Ethan?
I'm not sure.
It could be Bath.
It's-
It's like if I think it's the Basilica of Maxentius.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
finished it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then accusative, so Basilicam, final answer.
Basilicam is correct for 20 points on toss-up 10. And our score after 10.
Okay, our score after 10, we have California with 30 points, Massachusetts with 135 points, and Wisconsin with 15 points.
All right. Cheer wildly for yourselves. You're...
Yeah, I want to see some smiles on cam.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Turn those cameras on. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Look at all the beautiful people. Great. If you feel the need to hide yourselves from your moderator, you may now turn your cameras off, I suppose, for 5 more questions. All right. Toss-up number 11 for any player. What author of the Silver Age who was given the Isabel, California? I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. What author of the Silver Age who was given the epithet Rhetor? Dante, Massachusetts. Answer, please.
Apuleius.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. What author of the Silver Age who was given the epithet Rhetor gives us insight into the types of exercises practiced in schools of rhetoric in his Oratorum et Rhetorum Sententiae Divisiones Colores? Kyle, Wisconsin.
Seneca the Elder.
Seneca the Elder is correct. Bonus 1. What is the name of the rhetorical exercise based on Greek or Roman law which involved a fictitious trial with opposing sides?
Suasoriae, final answer.
No.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I have controversiae here.
Okay.
Bonus 2. What is the name of the rhetorical exercise in which an orator has to guide the action of a famous mythological or historical figure who is facing a difficult decision?
This is Swassoria.
Okay. Suasoriae, final answer.
That one's Swasoriae. 15 points on 11. Toss-up number 12 for any player. Who inhabited Ocalei and married Danny, Massachusetts? Answer.
Hillis.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Kyle, Wisconsin.
Iole.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. Who inhabited Ocalei and married Amphitrion's widow, Alcmene, after fleeing his native Crete, where he had established a great reputation as a lawgiver? Who inhabit Isabel, California? Yeah. Acceptable spelling. Rhadamanthus. Yeah, it also, yeah, it's Greek. So, Upsilon, yeah, whatever. You're getting the points. Bonus 1. Because of this reputation, Rhadamanthus was made one of the judges of the dead, where he served alongside what brother of his?
Minos,
We
right?
literally went over this.
Yeah.
It's Minos and Iacchus are the two.
Yeah,
other-
yeah.
But Minos is the brother.
Minos is the brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go with that.
Minos, final answer.
Minos is correct. Bonus 2. What native of Oenone was traditionally considered the third judge of the dead?
Iacchus.
Aeacus.
Iacus, final answer.
Iacus is correct for 20 points on toss-up 12. Toss-up number 13 for any player. What Latin phrase, which is similar in form to Amari, Ali, Wisconsin?
Ab ovo usque ad malum.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Rupert, California.
Well, no answer.
Dante, Massachusetts.
Ab ovo usque ad mala.
That is correct. I needed it to be plural because it's a well-established phrase. The rest of the question, similar in form to a mari usque ad mare, might someone use in order to say that an evening was wonderful from beginning to end and is equivalent to the English turn of phrase from soup to nuts.
Yeah, that bonus came out a bit early.
Bonus 1, a mari
going.
usque ad mare is the national motto of what country?
Yeah, Canada, final answer.
Canada is correct. Bonus 2. What Latin phrase serves as a reminder not to say anything bad about the dead?
De mortuis nil nisi bonum.
Go for it.
Yeah, de mortuis nil nisi bonum, final answer.
That is correct for full 20 points on toss-up 13.
What was the toss-up?
So the toss-up, like what we wanted or what the question was?
What the question was?
The question was, what Latin phrase, which is similar in form to amari usque ad mare, might someone use in order to say that an evening was wonderful from beginning to end and is equivalent to the English turn of phrase from soup to nuts?
Can you check to see if
Mala shows up anywhere?
Yeah, because I feel it might. You never know.
Okay. We will look into it. I don't think it does because it's a well-established phrase in the plural for apples, but we will check for you. And we'll let you know ASAP. Assistant moderators, get on it. Thank you. And the round continues. Great. Toss-up number, this is 14 for any player. What river divided Cisalpine Gaul into northern Niels, Wisconsin?
The Po River?
The Po is correct. Into northern and southern regions and is today Italy's longest, the Po or Padus. Bonus 1. What river, located in southern Gaul, started in the Alps and flowed into the Mediterranean near Arles? Arles? I don't know. I don't speak European.
The only river I know in that area is the Seine.
Yeah, that's all I know too, so go for it.
That was tossed up sometime in like intermediate or novice. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know any other rivers.
I need an answer.
Seine.
I'm sorry, we're looking for the Rhone or the Rhodanus. Bonus 2. What river ran through the provinces of Rhaetia, Noricum, Pannonia, and Moesia?
Is this the Danube?
That would be my guess. I am honestly not sure.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, Danube, final answer.
Danube is correct, also called the Danubius. So that's 15 on 14. Toss up number 15 for any player. Translate the two verb forms Wexy and Ali, Wisconsin.
Wexy is I have driven and Wixy is I have lived.
I want to see what Dante says.
So I was going to say Wexy is like I have transported and Wixy is I have lived.
Okay. So I only did this because I don't have driven on the page. I think driven's all right. We're gonna do a quick search. Leave it to the advanced kids to always find things that aren't on here. Act, bear, carry, convey, okay. So a very cursory look at Lewis and Short does not want the exact word drive or driven. How does Wisconsin feel about that? Do you want us to go deeper?
Yeah, can we challenge it?
Yeah. So I think we've got someone asking Jenny. Let me consider real quick what to do in this moment here, as this is toss up 15. Because I don't want to like preemptively have to do all the rigmarole of giving you both bony, you know, because this feels like a pretty simple solution. What's the score? Let's take the score real quick since we're at a score point.
Sure. So before any points
Anything resolved
are added
here?
for 15. So after 14, we have California with 50, Massachusetts with 55, and Wisconsin with 45.
Cool.
At 14.
Yeah. I don't know. Cheer for yourselves. This isn't a standard score break. I just want to take a minute.
Yeah, we're hanging on for a word from on high.
Right. So if we don't take driven, we're giving it to Mass. If we do take driven, Wisconsin gets it. I don't know. We could, in theory, just like move on to the next question and come back and resolve the bony. How do people feel about that? I don't want to like impose some like weird flow of Certamen going on here.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I think that's a good idea.
Cool. Thank you, Wisconsin and Mass, for being cool about this.
So we're going to skip question 15 and go on to 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real quick, Kyle, exactly what did you say for Wexy?
Ali said it, but
Ali. Thank you. Ali, what did you say?
I said I have driven, like
Okay.
exactly.
Got it. We had a question as whether or not there was a bin in there. I didn't think there was, but I wanted to make sure we were correctly reporting what you said. Got it. We're going to move on. We'll see how this resolves. So, limbo question. Toss up 16. Woo! Certamen. Toss up number 16 for any player. What author of the 1st century BC gives us a rich account of his friend Atticus's character? Okay. So many. Dante, Massachusetts.
Cornelius Nepos.
Cornelius Nepos is correct. His friend Atticus's character, literary interests, and political attitudes in his work of at least 16 books that contains biographical sketches of Romans, Greeks, and foreigners. Cornelius Nepos. Bonus 1. The only remnants of Cornelius Nepos's De Viris Illustribus are one book on foreign military leaders and part of another book containing the lives of Latin historians, of which only 2 biographies remain. One of these biographies is the biography of Atticus. Which Latin historian is the subject of the other biography?
Cato the Elder.
Sure.
Yeah. Cato the Elder, final answer.
Cato the Elder is correct. Bonus 2. What poet dedicated his libellus of poetry to Cornelius Nepos?
Yeah, Catullus, final answer.
Catullus is correct. For 20 points on 16. All right. I see in the group me. It looks like we're going to go and not take drive because we've done a deep dive in dictionaries. So we're going to go back, give Mass and Boney for 15. Is that cool? Cool.
Yes, thanks for asking.
We do it for you. So going back to the differentiate basically question, Boney for Mass, translate the 2 verb forms quise and quiese.
Okay, so quise is to have been able, and quiese is like to have quieted down.
All right.
Okay, so quise is to have been able, quiese is to have quieted down.
Sure, I'll take it. It's not on the page, but I know that one's in the dictionary. I have to have rested. Bonus to translate the 2 verb forms pepperi and peppuli.
Pepperi is I have given birth, and peppuli is I have pushed.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so I have given birth and I have pushed, respectively.
Sure. I have begotten, I have brought forth, I have given birth, and I have driven or pushed. So now that's 20 on 15 for mass, 20 on 16 for mass. Are we all caught up scores? Cool.
Yeah, do we have a resolution on the ab owo or squared malum slash
I have
mala?
not heard a resolution on that. So we're gonna keep going. Toss up number 17 for any player. Say in Latin, it's hailing. Ali, Wisconsin.
Grandinat.
Grandinat is correct. Bonus 1. Say in Latin, I'm tired of the work.
Okay, so Taida to me labors, yeah.
I'm taking that as final answer. Yes. Me tidet laboris or operis or onerous. Bonus 2. Say in Latin, he regrets his mistakes.
What would you say for regret? Pinatat? Or Pitanet? Which one is it? Pinatat? Okay. Yes, I agree. But yeah.
I'm gonna go. Are you sure about that?
What?
So
Time.
yeah, just take a quick look at it.
Right, we got a double issue.
Yeah.
The main one being the double.
The double?
Doesn't Elias have 2 L's?
I'm sorry, what?
But
You
we'll
have
talk
one
about it.
L in Ilias.
Yeah.
I mean that's not pronounced though in Latin. You know, like that's.
Well, I know. I was trying.
Yeah,
to
but
say,
the
take
rules
a look at it.
explicitly say the language has to be right, so we have to talk it out.
I mean, there's also, shouldn't it be pinatet ilum? Like the object of the person who regrets should be accused.
Yeah, that's also true.
Oh yeah, that's so true. Yeah, that's wrong.
So thank you, Dante, for letting us move past that. But for future reference, yeah, make sure that things are typed right, especially on language questions. But I have eum, eius errorum, or mendorum pinatet. So we're not going to take it for a number of reasons. But you get 15 points on toss-up 17. Toss-up number 18 for any player. Responde latine. Cuius arcu sagetisque usus. Ali, Wisconsin.
Hercules?
Hercules is correct. Usus est piloctetes ut paredem occideret. Hercules. Yeah, bruh. Bonus 1. Responde latine. A quo piloctetes morsus est in insula Tenedo.
It's a snake. So, what's the word for snake, Ali?
Serpens or anguis, but I would just go with serpens. A serpente?
Yeah. So, I'll say a serpente. Okay, Ali.
Okay, that sounds right.
A serpente. Final answer.
That is correct. A number of words meaning snake, but serpente is the first one. Bonus 2. Responde Anglicae. Hoc volnus tam odorum erat, ut Graeci pilocteten relinquerent in qua insula.
So this is Lesbos, Ali, I believe. No, it's either Lesbos or Lemnos.
What's the question asking?
I don't know what Lesbos is in Latin.
No, it's Lesbos.
Oh, okay.
So it's lesbi. They want the vocative.
No, it says English.
Oh,
Yeah, English.
thank you, Niels.
Wait, no, pause. Lesbos or Lemnos?
I think it's Lesbos.
Okay, go with it.
Like on Lesbos. Final answer.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. 1, it was respond in English. So I need Lemnos, which is a different island. So I have received word. We are not taking malum for the phrases. We have not been able to find it in the singular. So I've been informed that also means that the score stands, as we've been keeping track of it.
Can I just say,
What was that, Mike?
I actually think it is Lesbos.
I'm pretty sure there's like one page of Trip where they mistype it as Lesbos, but I think it's actually Lemnos. Yeah.
Okay.
What an interesting interaction I just witnessed. And all my years of
this is what we're here for.
Golly. Yeah, so I think we're going to keep Lemnos as the answer then. So that's 15. But dope sportsmanship. We move on. Let's clear the board. Give me my line, please.
Ah, yes. Ignos, give me.
Wonderful. We now move on to toss-up 19 for any player. Give the form of prosum that would appear in a Latin translation of this sentence. Complaints will not benefit us now. I believe that's Ollie, Wisconsin.
Prodeirunt.
Prodeirunt is correct. Bonus 1. Give the form of prosum that would appear in a Latin translation of this sentence. He ate so much pie that it befitted him to lie down.
Okay, so it's imperfect. It's imperfect. He ate so much pie. So prodasset. Yeah.
Prodasset?
Yes. Just say it out loud.
Yeah, I'm not falling into that trap again. Prodasset. Final answer.
That is correct. It was also spelled correctly, for what it's worth. Bonus 2. Give the form of prosum that would appear in a Latin translation of this sentence. I'm asking how this benefited us.
Rogo
Prodeirit.
Prosit?
No. Prodeirit. No, I know. I am. Yeah, prodeirit. Because it's perfect.
No, it'd be profuerit.
Oh, yeah. Profuerit. Yeah.
Profuerit. Final answer.
Profuerit is correct for 20 points on 19. And our score, now that we've resolved all sorts of myriad challenges, going into the final toss-up, please.
Okay, so the score going into the final toss-up, we have California with 50 points, Massachusetts with 195 points, and Wisconsin with 95 points.
Awesome. Turn those cameras on, everybody. I see like half of you. Beautiful. You're all who you say you are. As far as I know. I don't personally know every one of you. But, that doesn't mean that we can't be friends. Toss-up number 20. We're going to recenter. Toss-up number 20 for any player. Political life moves in mysterious ways. Name the wealthy man of a famous family who, although he was exiled in the reign of Caligula, became Ethan, Massachusetts. Answer.
Corbula.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Isabel, California. Piso is correct. Became consul during the reign of Claudius and the figurehead of a conspiracy against Nero in 65 AD that cost him his life. Gaius Calpurnius Piso. Bonus 1. Piso brought many down with him. Name the young writer of the epic Bellum Civile who was forced to commit suicide as a result of being associated with the conspiracy.
This is Lucan.
Right?
Yeah, Lucan.
Do you want to do it?
What do you mean? Okay, Lucan, final answer.
Yeah, Lucan. Bonus number 2. Nero was infamous for his excesses, but one of his more remarkable excesses was taking as a wife Poppaea Sabina, who had been married to one of his friends. Who was this friend of Nero who gave up his own wife to his friend? That's a lot of friends. That's a weird sentence.
So yikes. I do
Is
not.
this one papaya? I don't know. Do you know?
Jeffrey? Anything?
Yeah, Jeffrey.
I don't know.
Okay, just say papaya. Or it's not papaya like the
Papaya's
fruit.
in the
but, like-
question.
I feel like
Papaya
it's
is in the question.
time.
I need an answer.
Otho, final answer.
Otho is correct.
Good job.
20 points. Okay, so hold on. We're not doing final score yet because I'm getting some breaking news coming from the grapevine of moderators. Jenny found Drive for Wexy. So yay, Jenny.
I mean, good and also.
Okay. I have to do the walk of shame. I have to go do the extra questions, and we have to get some replacement bony. Yeah, bruh is right, Dante. Bruh. Now we got to do. I
Okay,
thought
so-
they found it.
So I'm gonna erase the comment I have, and I'm going to take away the bony. And should I put any other comment in there instead, or
We're about to pull from extra questions.
okay?
I'm opening up the document. Nobody go anywhere. This round's still on.
Are we completely deleting question 15, or are we just doing the bonuses?
We are not deleting 15. We're redoing 15's bony for Wisconsin instead of Massachusetts.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let me scroll through. This is a big document. Advanced language questions.
Wait, so how is this working? Do we get bony or like a new toss up?
You're getting bony because you answered the
okay.
toss-up correctly.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool.
But we had
Thanks.
already given the bony to Massachusetts.
I mean, if you want to just go all the way back, no kidding. That's joke.
Just taking a look. We don't have like a perfect answer here. That's like the same. Yeah, CD. That's what I'm trying to find. Yeah, I think that's the right one to do. Let's take. I don't know. Do you want to take the toss up and bonus one of this, or both bony? Do you care, City? No preference. Great. Let's take the bony. We're gonna cross out these, and we're gonna use them right now. Yeah, it does sound cleaner. So, Liz, can you mark, and City, can you both mark that we are taking on page 23, number 12, both bony, out, and I'm marking it in the text right now.
Hold up. I got to get in there myself. It's
All
buried
right.
in my inbox.
Wisconsin. Here you go. You got some bony coming your way.
All right.
Quid significat Anglicae in visus?
So it's from envideo, which means to envy. I would say like hated.
Can somebody paste this
disliked.
for me? I'm trying so hard to get in here.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Wait, what did you say?
The moderator said something.
Well, I'm working to paste it if you want it. Keep talking.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Don't say
Invisus
unwilling. Don't say unwilling.
No, but that's what it means, and like I can pull up a sentence where it means that.
No, you're
If they-
thinking of invitus. You're thinking of invitus.
Oh, you're right.
I need an answer.
Hated.
Hated. Final answer.
Hated. Hateful. Odious.
Thank you, Ollie.
Cool. Bonus. Replacement bonus 2. Quid significat Anglicae facinus?
Crime. Misdeed.
Okay, crime is probably more better.
Which one would you say? No, is it misdeed or deed or crime?
Just say crime. They should take that. Like, if
Okay.
yeah. That should be a crime. Final answer.
I can take crime. I can also take deed or misdeed or outrage. So we're going back that you get 20 points on 15. Is that clear in the score sheet now, Mary?
Yes.
Perfect. So what, dear scorekeeper, is our final score for this round?
All right. Yep. Okay. Confirmed with my co. And our final score for this round is California with 70 points, Massachusetts with 175 points, and Wisconsin with 115 points.
All right, cheer wildly. Thank you for bearing with us, everybody. Woo! It's not a Certamen match unless things go wild.
Yes, thank you for everybody, competing hard, bearing with us, being generally awesome. We appreciate you.
Every round of Certamen I read, I get more and more like Chris Sloan, where I want the rule to be say what's on the page or we're not taking it. But, I'm not that far yet.
It says the words on the page.
We worked very hard. Say what we want you to say. We're joking. We have a wonderful time. We're glad you're here.
Yes, we're enjoying ourselves.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to say something. Thank you to the players for a wonderful match. I want to thank our audience members for joining us today. I also want to thank our behind-the-scenes staff, like the entire moderator room, who helped adjudicate finding Wexy. Thank you to the people you see, like Mary, Danny, Althea, City, and Liz. And thank you to the myriad of people you don't see. There's a link to follow your favorite teams posted in chat, maybe. Great. Ethan, I want to hear your joke.
Sure, I can tell a joke.
Link is on the way.
I will tell the joke and then I'll leave.
Yeah.
Here, let's think of a joke.
Wait, you don't have a joke on hand?
No, I got one. I got one.
Okay.
Why can't a nose be 12 inches long?
Why?
Then it would be a foot.
It would be a foot.
Ha!
Yes. All right, now I'm gonna leave.
That's good.
Thank you.
Everyone get out of here. Grown.
Thank you.
Get out of here.
Great.